Alrighty. Welcome to Inside the Booth, everybody. I am your host, Dan Arena, and your co-host next to me is Dreaming Tabitha. Or
Woo!
woo, yippee!
That's me again.
That's that's right. Hey, everybody. We're here tonight. All right. Don't forget to visit our InsideTheBoothTV.com. Get yourself a mug.
That's right.
Look at how it glows.
That's right.
I don't know. It's weird.
Nice.
Yes, very nice. I would show you my do-rag, but it's covering a part of the light, so I don't glow as much.
But see, now you can get do-rags, everybody, that make nice filter effects for your webcam.
That's right.
Discovered a brand new reason to have one of those do-rags.
Get yourself a koozie because they're cozy and you can cuddle up to them. And this is ginger ale, just to let everybody know.
Because we all had bad thoughts.
Yeah, just in case.
I was going to say Mountain Dew, but...
Yeah. Oh, man. So, yeah, let me just text this one more. Let me shout this out one more time. But thanks, everybody, for showing up.
Early.
TD, thanks for...
You want to clear that up for anybody, Dan?
Yeah. Everybody, I am sorry. This is our normal time that we start. Whoopsie to me. Apparently I didn't fix the time part when I created the broadcast, and then all of a sudden, it was, apparently it said, what was it say? 2:30. I said earlier.
Something like that,
yeah. It didn't really mean for it to be 2:30. But here we are now.
Right.
Brightest day. What's up, our friend, buddy? How you doing? TD, how you doing? Tim Talks was on earlier. Said something. What else? Who else was on earlier? There was a lot of people. R2.
Tim was congratulating us on 400 subscribers. What?
He was. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, everybody, for the subscribers. Awesome. Yeah, we had a milestone. Maybe I should do like a giveaway or something. Maybe we'll do it next month, because next month is our Ghostbuster month. We can do a giveaway because I have maybe one thing to give away, maybe two. I don't know. But it has to do with Ghostbusters. So cool. That's fun.
In honor of the new movie coming out.
That's right. Yeah, so this is fun. Anyways,
thank you for those 401. I just saw 401 subscribers.
Oh, 401.
We have surpassed the milestone, Dan.
Oh, man. I'm late on that, too. Late starting our show. Wasn't really 2:30. We're late. But you guys should know it's at 9 o'clock always, because that's what we put on the
We're just keeping people. We're keeping people, surprised. Trying to
keeping you on your toes.
On your toes, yeah. Thank you for really paying attention out there, which we appreciate that you are. And TD, I am doing great. Thank you for asking, and thank you, Brightest Day. We are pretty hyped up to have 400. Oh, they're scraping up to 400 themselves. Well, congratulations.
Nice. Yeah, congratulations, Brightest Day. Awesome. That's good. It's good. I never thought I'd ever get to 400, honestly. For like 3 years when we first started, we were like stuck at 63 subscribers for a very long time. And I was like, yeah, oh, well, I guess it'll grow someday.
And then Dan's like, you know what this channel needs? A chick.
That's right. We need to do Star Wars and get a chick. That's what we need. And bam, now we're up to 400.
You're welcome, Dan.
That's right.
I'm glad my femaleness could help you out.
Maria, what's up?
Hey, Maria.
How are you?
She's doing hard work over there on her channel too, busting out the podcasts.
She is, man. Maria, doing good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what says she's doing her unlocking the lure, and then her after the weekend.
After the weekend, and then
and
the
I think,
collectibles.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, and you got some cool stuff, man. One of these days, I'm gonna buy something from her, but not yet. But I will.
But until then, buy stuff from us because we're cool.
That's right. Because
we got hoodies, all that good stuff.
We got awesome stuff.
Awesome stuff. Filters now for your camera.
Filters for your cameras. That's right. Dax was on earlier too. That's right.
He's probably sleeping now. He's like, I can't do this twice in one day.
Right. Oh man. No, Dax is a good guy. He is good. Has been a good support here on Inside the Booth. He's been supporting us pretty well.
Mm-hmm. He has.
He's a great guy. And obviously all of you doing great and supporting us and share. The biggest thing is sharing.
Yes.
So the more you share, the more support we get.
The more we know you
so
care.
Even that's right. Even and it's funny because like what was it? Obviously, a long time ago, I was like, man, I don't even know what Twitter's all about. And then I found you guys through what was our Star Wars month and a couple other things, and then everybody started sharing things, and I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool,
Found the community,
kind of it's kind of exciting. People are sharing things of mine, I'm like, little old me.
It's the same with me. I'm like, I don't know why people like me.
Yeah,
they don't know who I am. I could be a weirdo. I mean, to some people, I am because of all the stuff that I'm into. But you guys know who you are as far as the community. We gotta stick together.
Right. I
think you just find each other.
So everybody, listen up. I think Tabitha needs about 10 more Pokemons behind her. Pikachu's.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good with Pikachu's.
Forget about the Squirtle thing. Get her more Pikachu's. She's got to have like 20.
Squirtle. There's really only 3 up there, but it looks like a whole bunch because they're all so big. My brother just recently bought me a brand new Baby Yoda. So.
Oh, I see. I think I see the little thing hanging up there. Yeah. That's cool. So he's a baby Yoda. He's like this big.
He's holding a cookie. He's got the happiest expression. Like I would be too when someone hands me a cookie.
I got one of them Baby Yodas in a little egg thing. I forget what they're called. Prius? Yeah, it's a Prius, everybody.
It's a Prius.
He's driving in style. So anyways, we're doing a movie called Courageous. If you've never seen it, we encourage you guys to go see it. It's a pretty good movie. It has a little bit of action. It's more on the what would you think?
Drama?
What would you call it? Probably drama side, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of dramatical. Now, my opinion, I was telling Tabitha earlier before we started that this movie would have been a better movie as a TV show, all because of the little subplots within the movie. And you're not following just one thing. You're following because there's 4 different characters, really 5 different characters,
right.
But you don't see the 5th character on there. Not much, but he's this one.
Yeah, there's 5 stories basically that connect eventually in this film, but they follow.
Yeah, exactly. They follow each other, but they're somewhat connected, but not really. So, and I actually heard that last month they did I don't know what you want to call it, not a reboot, but they
a reunion,
added scenes to it, and they did like a George Lucas. They George Lucased it, added scenes.
They added lightsaber colors.
Yeah, that's right. And then they made it a little longer, and I don't know what else they did. That's
made
what
it
I
longer.
Heard.
They have a secret special 6th character.
That's right. Secret special edition.
Well, I know this year celebrated 10 years since it first came out, and it was quite a big deal.
Hey Tim, what's up? Thanks
Hey,
for
Tim.
coming on earlier when we weren't on and saying congratulations. So thank you for that. And we fly now. That's
It's
right.
Kylo Ren. We'll give him some hugs.
Kylo, Kylo Tim with some wing hugs.
Yeah.
Um.
Now, this is a
So
religious film as far
right,
as that goes. Like, it's not, it's, if you haven't heard of it, it's very possible. I mean, obviously, there are some secular films not everybody's heard of, but
right.
if you haven't heard of this film and you're not necessarily religious, like, it was a big deal in a lot of religious communities, like as evangelicals and all that kind of stuff. Um,
hmm
but it was
Avery Cruz,
actually,
what's up, buddy? Hold on.
it was one of the few, in my
Wing
opinion,
hugs to Avery.
it's one of the few religious films that I enjoy. If you've been watching Inside the Booth long, you'll know that I tend to mention that I'm not really in. I am religious, but I don't know. I have a hard time watching religious films because Hollywood tends to do weird things with it and kind of distort the story. But this one, I was actually surprised how much when I first saw it that I
hmm
enjoyed it. It has a really good story, and even though, like you said, there's a lot of characters in here, the premise is really strong
It
and
is.
needed and needed.
Yeah. And so I guess we could start off with the plot on this, like we usually do. The plot is basically kind of a bunch of men who, there's one that kind of, you know, loves his family and stuff, and the other men, they love their family, but they don't spend a lot of time with their family. I guess you could say, you know,
Their
and so they,
priorities are
yeah,
askew.
their priorities are other places. I mean, it's kind of honestly, I think this movie can go for today too, just as well.
Oh yeah,
Um, Especially that there's a thing, there's a message in the end about men being part of the families and fathers being part of the children's lives, and that's what we're missing even today. Is that when kids don't have their fathers, they usually do end up going off the railroad and
struggle
doing something,
through
yeah,
life.
getting into trouble, doing things that they shouldn't be doing, you know.
Right. I mean,
um
statistics have come out that have proven, yeah, the high percentage
yeah,
of kids that don't grow up with either fathers or some kind of father figure are
yeah,
more likely
exactly,
to end up in prison, which is really, really sad.
yeah. And and that goes with everybody, really, you know.
Yeah. I mean, girls, you know, they need their dads just as much as guys do. They say, like, with young men, if they don't have the father figures, they usually end up in those problems. But girls need it too
Right.
because they end up either married or impregnated by jerks who end up leaving them and basically repeating the cycle. And these women are
Yeah,
left, you know, broken,
exactly, broken. Yeah, maybe even they even go on drugs, things like
abusive,
that, and
all
they,
that stuff. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
So yeah, this film is just pretty much talking about the crucial need for a strong father figure as a
hmm
leader in the family, and you get a kind of a clash between, because it does have quite a few police officers in here, and
hmm
you have there are certain scenes in the movie where it has to do with gangs and things like that, and you've got to struggle with a young man who he doesn't have a father. He ends up in the gang, which a lot of them do, and he doesn't want to be there, but it's the only family he has, and so he
Right.
struggles with that. And one of the police officers, one of our main characters, decides to take him under his wing to try to mentor him and show him some love, some leadership where he lacks it. And it's also about getting out in the community and helping our people in need, helping each other, our fellow citizens, the people in our own
Yeah.
communities, to make our country better.
Yeah, exactly. So
It's a good
it's a
plot.
good movie. Yeah, it's a good plot, and there's a lot of subplots in the movie. That's why I say it would be a better,
Yeah,
TV show.
yeah,
Because this TV show could go on for days, decades,
yeah.
years, whatever, and and it could still be stuck in with the same premise of what the movie
Right.
is about. Just like you'd get a deeper feel of who everybody is, and you get to get attached to them and stuff like that.
Right.
I think that's why it would be a better TV show. Now, what the like I said earlier, they revised it or something, and they made it, they added scenes to make it longer and stuff. So instead of doing that, they should have just kind of went back and kind of redid the whole,
cleaned it up or something.
yeah, like do the whole, different actors, but do the whole movie again, but as a TV show. I think that would be a great show.
They decided to Zack Snyder it with this new one, make it
Yeah,
longer.
yeah, just make it longer.
Courageous,
and
the
unfortunately,
Snyderverse.
and it's yeah, and even though I do like this movie, toward the end, it starts getting kind of. You can start feeling like, okay, it's getting a little long. Maybe it's time to shut it off soon. Maybe they should have cut it up a little bit. Make it a shorter movie. And that's my opinion.
Right.
But that's the only gripe I have. But other than that, this movie was good. It was a tear jerker. It made me cry a few times. And then obviously it made me laugh too, because there was some funny parts.
Yeah, there's some funny parts in there.
Was it even with like Javi there, when the police officers have Javi in the back seat of the car, and they're picking up this gang member or something, and they're like telling them, "Oh, you know about the snake killers or whatever?" He's like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, the snake killers. They just don't look at the guy, and you'll be okay. Just get back in the car." And the gang member is like freaking out, and it's like, and all Javi's doing is speaking in Spanish, but speaking in like a dark tone about his lunch, about how he's going to lunch. He's gonna have tomatoes on his chicken sandwich, and then he looks over at the guy, and the guy's freaking out. Oh my gosh, he wants to kill me.
Get me out of here!
Yeah, let me out. Yeah. So it's funny.
Yeah.
There's there's parts in it that's hilarious. So just if you haven't seen this movie, I recommend it.
It's a really good movie. Yeah. I don't find it to be too, and that's my thing. I don't find it to be too cheesy of a religious film. This film is really good, in my opinion, of showcasing that the Christianity is not an easy road. It's not like we're all living on sunshine and that our heads are in the clouds and we just believe in some fairy tale in the sky. It is not like that at all. It's not real life. In real life, we all have struggles and we have to make decisions. Like with it's Javier, right, that has to make the decision when he gets that job. Like he lost his job, he immigrated here with his family, he needs to make money. And when he goes into the job interview, he doesn't know it, but the people interviewing him are giving him a test and basically to see if he has moral integrity. And he has to decide, is he going to take this job and lie for the company just so that he can make money, or is he going to maintain his integrity and say, no, I can't do it? And you know what? As a Christian, that is a very real problem, or I say problem, a concern or struggle that you might face. When do you bend your integrity for what you feel is a responsible move? What do you prioritize more? And that is something that we all struggle with, whether you're religious or whether you're not. But again, as a Christian, like, you have to answer to the higher power, who you're representing to others. And so that's not easy. That's not an easy decision to make. It really isn't, when you're struggling and facing those circumstances. But like in the movie, which is also in real life, when things get sticky, but you're trusting God and his promises, he'll take care of you. The Bible specifically tells you that he will take care of his children. So, there you go. That's something that I like about this film. There's a lot of realism for life in this.
Yeah, of course. And Uncle Mike is on. Hello, Uncle Mike. How you doing? Thanks for showing up. So yeah, so I guess I would give the plot a point, just because it is a good story. It is telling good stories, even though there's subplots in it.
The premise is good. Yeah, it's deep.
Yeah, it is deep. And these men just kind of, they make I guess you could say they make a vow to be better fathers in life.
Right. A resolution.
A resolution, yeah. And unfortunately, it has to happen after. Now, spoiler alert, everybody. We know we do spoilers here, but unfortunately, it has to happen after uh, Alex Kendrick's character, his daughter dies in the movie. So
Right, which was his
yeah,
wake up call to realizing
he,
he wasn't like spending time with his son, but focusing
right.
all his attention on his daughter, and that's kind of
Well, it
like his
wasn't.
wake up,
It
wasn't
was
it?
more of didn't. It was more of like didn't spend as much time with his kids the way he
Oh,
wanted to. You remember,
right.
like his daughter asked him, "Oh, come dance with me," and then he's like, "Eh, you know, you can dance by yourself. I'll watch you." You know, so you know, so instead of taking that time and saying, "Okay, you know what?
Right,
Let me take some time and I'll dance with you, look like a fool," but at
right,
least I'm dancing with my daughter.
right,
And
and she's
then so
happy,
he
right?
yeah, yeah. So he didn't take that time. So then he realized he missed out on that. So then he, you know, eventually toward the end there, he does his side of his dance. That's what he
Right.
called it, you know. So he went out of his truck, went to the spot where his daughter was dancing, and he did his side of the dance. So yeah, it was cute, you know. It was I liked it. I
Mhm.
really did like the plot. It was kind of, you know, and I'm watching this not for the first time, but rewatching it again. But as now as a father, it's kind of more like, you know, more
Mhm.
surreal for me,
Oh,
and
surely.
like, you know, and it's like, you know, they have a point. You know, it's sometimes we do get too caught up in whatever we're doing, and we
Mhm.
don't take some time out with our kids to say, hey, you know, let's go jump on a trampoline together. Let's go do something together. Let's go for a walk or whatever
Yeah,
that is that they want to do. You know, play video games. I don't know, something like that. So
yeah.
you know,
Well, I mean,
so yeah,
yeah.
we got to do it. We just got to take some time out to, you know, not think about some stuff and take some time with
Enjoy
our
the moment.
kids. Yeah,
Right.
enjoy the moment
Make
with your
those
kids.
memories. I mean, even if you're like me and you don't have children, but I have a niece, I have baby cousins, you know, important family members and friends and stuff like that. And it's like
Yeah,
sometimes it's just good for your own health to just kind of stop, if you will, being an adult for just a
yeah,
couple of seconds and have those tea parties and look like an idiot, because those are things that those kids remember and they know that you care
yeah,
about them, you know.
yeah, exactly.
So even like I said, even if you're not like Dan and have kids, it's still a good lesson to think about.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. It
Yeah.
goes with everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes with everything too. You know, like think about your grandparents that are getting older.
Right.
Think about your mom and dad that might be getting older. You know, not
Take
everybody.
yeah.
What's Braveheart say? Everybody dies. Not every man really
Everybody
lives.
lives.
You know,
Yeah.
and it's true. Not everyone is really going to live.
Hmm.
We're all going to die one day, and it's good to take time to spend time with them. And I know
Right.
some people are like, yeah, but if I keep myself at a distance, I won't feel that pain and
But
suffering
you'll
when they
miss out
do
on so
pass
much
away.
joy
But
though.
yes, you'll miss out with everything else.
Yeah.
Because it's funny. When my grandfather died, you know, I would always get upset with him and stuff, or tell my brother about, you know, the things we didn't like, you know, oh, he's always talking like this or he's always talking like
Hmm.
that. But after he passed away, it's like those
Yeah.
memories of the stupid things go away, but you always remember like the good things that happened,
Yeah.
you know?
And they
It's like,
become
oh, I
precious.
remember
Yeah.
that. I remember this. You know, we think about it, you cry a little bit, and you
Yeah.
just, you know, but it's good to have those good memories, you know?
Right. Hmm.
So,
And like with kids though, specifically as parents, you only get that one shot to
yeah.
rear them in the way that they need to go to survive in society. And so,
Hmm.
it just becomes such a stronger message when you think about it like that too.
Yeah, exactly. So, so the acting, we have a bunch of unknown actors, but they didn't do a half bad job
Oh yeah.
actually. You know, I mean, you know, if you've seen Facing the Giants and I guess
That's good.
Fireproof, they're good movies too. But they're um, is this a new movie? Amen Fate? No, it's not. Amen Fate. It
It's a
is
10 years old.
Courageous. It's 10 years old, 2011. I'm sure you've heard of it, maybe. Um, but if you haven't, go ahead and go watch
Good
it. They
watch.
did they did do like a reboot or whatever re edit and stuff like that, and they released it again last month. which I think they called it Courageous Legacy or something like that.
Yeah,
So,
I saw it on
so
YouTube.
I mean, if you want to watch the newer version, go for it. I don't think, honestly, I don't think you have to understand the premise of the movie, but you know, yeah. Flywheel, Avery Cruz, Flywheel,
I've
yes,
never seen that
is a good
one.
one as well. Yes, I
Seen
think
like
that was.
Facing Giants
Yeah,
and
I think
Fire
Flywheel was the
Creek.
first one that they did, wasn't it?
When they first started making a breakthrough, I think in Christian cinema or
Yeah,
religious cinema or something like that.
yeah, I think that was their first one, and then when Facing the Giants came out, when they did that, that's when their biggest breakthrough was, I believe.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
they took
um,
pretty big leaps. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And what was cool about it, just saying, is that these guys, these two directors, there, I think they're brothers, they just went to their own church and said, "Hey, we want to make this movie. Who wants to be a part of it? Who wants to be in it? Who wants to help fund it?" And their whole church just helped, you know. So it was a church ordeal,
That's
which is kind
great.
of cool, you know.
Again,
That's like,
independent artists, if you've got
yeah,
if you got skills and talents and stuff like that, and especially if your intentions are pure, I mean, God can make things happen that you can't even understand how it happens. Like,
yeah, exactly, exactly. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of cool, you know. I mean, just to realize that happened is cool to know. You know what I mean? Um,
yeah.
so these unknown actors are Alex Kendrick,
Hmm.
which plays the main role of
Sheriff
the main father,
or
sheriff
yeah,
guy. Yep, and it's funny they're all sheriffs, but
except
they're
for
in
that
a
one guy.
small town, right? Yeah,
Right, yeah, it's true too.
and you're like, wait a minute, I thought town police the town, not the sheriffs like that. I don't know. It's interesting how they did that, but
I know they got like miles of cornfields, but they've got like, just like this huge
yeah,
police police squad.
exactly. And then you got Kevin Bevel, which is the who plays Nathan, the black guy.
He's,
Um,
he's good. I've
and I
seen
guess
him in it.
he's right. And I guess I think he goes in the beginning of the movie. He's coming to the town to become a police chief with them or something. And then he gets, someone tries to steal his truck, and his kid is in there and stuff like that. So you get to meet him and his story from the beginning there. And then you got Ben Davies, which is the younger sheriff, police officer, the rookie in
Right.
the movie. Then you got Kevin Downs, which is the guy at the end that you find out that he's kind of stealing some drugs to resell so he can make a little extra money for his
Hmm.
family. Those are the four main police officers or sheriffs. And then you have Robert Amayo or something like that, which is Javier
Javier.
Martinez. Javi, and then they just call him Javi basically the whole thing. Uh, and those are the five main characters there. Did you know that Alex's son in the movie is his real son in real life?
I may have heard something like that. I know that
Yeah,
they tend to do
that's kind of
that. Like Kirk Cameron tends to use his wife in a lot of his films and things like that, if I'm
right,
not
right.
mistaken.
I just thought that was kind of
It's pretty
cool
cool. Yeah.
because, I mean, obviously it's a small group, small
Right.
church thing. So of course you want to use the kid, your own kid,
I
or
wonder if that
whatever.
made
But
the acting experience a little more realistic for him.
yeah, or maybe
Trying,
not.
or
I
maybe it
did,
made
I
it
did,
weird. Yeah.
yeah, maybe it made it weird. Yeah, but I did find out that his son's name is Joshua Kendricks. He is actually a what's it called, cross country track runner. So
Oh, okay.
So in the movie, when he's like,
He
"Ah,
runs
I
a
like
lot.
to
Yeah.
run," yeah, he runs all the time. You realize, oh, look at this. He ran in
So
high
he really
school and in
does run a lot.
college. So yeah, yeah,
Those muscles are authentic.
yeah, that's right. Which is cool.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, yeah. What else is there? So even though the actors were not like main actors, I think they did a
They did a
pretty
good job.
dang good job. and that has to do with writing and directing, obviously, in my opinion. So,
well, yeah. Between that and talent, but yeah, you have to. Even if you're the most talented person in the world, if you can't, what movie we were talking about just a couple weeks ago, and it's like if you have terrible writers, no matter how talented you are, I mean,
yeah,
you'll do a good job acting, but we're not gonna like what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So,
I got to give special kudos to the actors who played as the thugs, because in those running scenes, I mean, the way that they're doing like parkour over the fences and stuff like
oh
that,
right,
it's pretty impressive in my opinion. I saw like a lot of people were giving kudos to, apparently I guess the main thug gang related dude. His actor is TC Stalling, and they were saying like the scream that he gave when he was getting arrested and put to the ground, because of course they were running away from the cops. They didn't want to get caught, and they were going to try to use a little girl as leverage, but eventually they caught him, and like it took like two or three dudes to pin him down, and he let out this roar of a yell, and I mean it was fierce and it was angry, very believable, and people were like, this guy's scream just carried the movie. And I was like, he did do I was actually really impressed with the job that he the job that he had done being angry, in the car, in the shooting scene when the guns are flying, like, it's little things like that you would think, well, he just needs to be angry. No, but he was like angry at the right points. I don't know. Maybe he's just gifted being angry. Maybe he's got problems he needs to work out.
Yeah, there you go. That's what
but he was Phil? He was very convincing, though. I have to say, this TC Stall, again, not very famous act, not that I know of. I don't know that I've ever seen him in anything else. Perhaps he's been in the other religious movies. I don't know, but he did a pretty good job being the gang leader or whatever he was.
Yeah. It was good.
And do you notice how they made the what did you say his name was, Nathan something, the black police officer?
Yeah, Nathan. Yep.
You notice how they gave him the line that said, "I'm getting too old for this crap"? Did you catch that? I'm like,
I didn't catch that. It was it must have been a callback for.
He was running, chasing the other bad guys, and he's breathing heavy. He's like, oh, he jumped over a fence. I'm getting too old for this crap. I was like, no, they didn't. Did they really do that?
Yep, Lethal Weapon callback. Oh, that's all right. That's fun funny.
Though. Hey, Dax.
Hey, Dax. What'd you miss? We're talking about the plot. Sorry you're late. That's fine.
We've moved on to acting now.
We're moved on to acting, and I gave it a point. Yep.
Yeah.
So now we're moving on to the cinematography, right? Yep.
I don't know. You told me there's an order. I'm trying to just, do what you say.
Yeah.
I was on a roll, Dan. I wrote down plot, and I'm trying to do it by memory, right?
Are you?
So I like that way it's brain, but it's like I wrote down plot and acting, and I'm like, I swear it's music that comes next. Well, it's not, I guess.
It's not, but I was thinking, I don't know, for some reason I was thinking, let's do the music next, but I was like, wait, no,
that's close.
Cinematography.
I was so close. 3 out of 5.
Yes, Dax. That's what we said too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we talked about all the guys and stuff in there.
Yeah,
it was pretty good for acting. And even though it's funny, even though you've seen these guys in Facing the Giants or Fireproof, it's kind of like you kind of get lost in the way the movie is, anyways. So it's not like, yeah, I know these characters in these other movies, but you know what? You kind of get lost with how this movie is. This movie is definitely totally different. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So cinematography, I think they did a pretty darn good job with cinematography, being a low budget,
I know,
filmmakers.
Right? That is skills right there. That just goes to show you don't need $1 billion budget from Hollywood to create something hefty and enjoyable.
Exactly. I mean, even look at some of these Star Wars
Fan
people,
films.
fan films. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
they don't have big budgets, and they do sometimes better than what what Lucasfilm does. So.
I haven't watched the Padawan yet. What is it, Padawan? What did you call it? It's called
Uh,
the
the
second.
last Padawan 2.
Last,
Yeah.
yeah, the last Padawan. The two is what threw me off.
Yeah, the last
like
Padawan.
The second Padawan. I haven't watched that yet, but I'm intrigued. I saved it because I'm like that.
Did you save it?
Just the picture alone looks really good. So I got to give
No,
kudos to the graphic designer.
Yeah, it's really good. They did a really good job. I just found another short Star Wars fan film.
It's not one of your gems, is it?
No. I do. I know where mine are, and I probably shouldn't put them together and post them every once in a while on here. That'd be fun. But yeah, cinematography I thought was really good. And what my favorite part was when they're in the police car, the guy goes, "Let's do the slingshot," and he just flings the car around, and the guy comes out of the car door, and then he's running. And when he's coming out, and it's like, whoosh, like
I know
that
was a pretty cool scene. That was a very Bruce Willis kind of scene, right there.
Right, kind of, yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen something like that in the movie. Where
I have. That's why I say Bruce Willis. I think it was it might have been in Red or Red 2, and they did something like that. And the guy twists the car around, and it gets to this cut scene where Bruce Willis has just enough space to avoid the car as it comes wrapping around as he's walking the other way. And I'm like, whoa, that was pretty cool.
Nice.
So when I saw that in this movie, I'm like, they did a good job with that. I mean, I don't know, the behind the scenes portion, but from just like you say, from just viewing it,
yeah,
very impressive.
Very impressive. Most impressive.
Yeah, I have to say my favorite scene was just the chase scene, how it was filmed. Like you get a lot of the I don't know what the technical term is for the panning, but it's almost like a slingshot panning because they start over here and then go back. So it's like one scene and goes back. So it's kind of like a slingshot panning. There's a lot of that. And then they do have to incorporate the shaky cam in there, but it's not so over exaggerated like a lot of films are these days where you're kind of getting like.
Especially back in the 2011s, they overdone the shaky cam.
Because nowadays they're like, when I went to go see Shang-Chi and there's like so much shaky cam going on, it gets me annoyed because
I thought they were cutting down on that stuff. I don't know.
It just depends on certain scenes, and not just the Shang-Chi movies, but other ones where it's like there's so much shaky cam and they're doing it close up too that you don't really know what's going on, and it's chaotic and not in a good way when the fight scene is going. So it's just I don't know, it just gives me like vertigo or something like that. So
it gives you a headache, it makes you dizzy,
Yeah, I thought
it's like taking a camera and spinning in circles.
I thought they did a good job with this. It was just enough of the shaky cam to make you feel like, the camera was running on the ground with the people, but not so much that it looked cheap or, they even had a little bit of the camera tilt to it, but not such an extreme angle that it looked distorted. Like, I think that scene was really nicely done. Very fluid,
that was good. And it's fun. I wonder who came up with the whole shaky cam. I know a lot of times you have like when I did my little films when we were younger, I say kids, but we were like, young adults. I would do a shaky cam, but not on purpose.
Because we didn't have gimbals.
I didn't have the gimbal. I didn't have the big.
Maybe you invented shaky cam, Dan.
Yeah, who knows, right? But yeah, and then it's funny because like you start. I don't know when they started doing that, but
the Bourne Identity.
Like
if I'm not mistaken, it was the Bourne Identity that introduced it and almost like if you would trademark it, like it just that's what set the stage for every other film to come.
Right, probably.
Yeah, from what I remember, it was the Bourne Identity.
That's cool.
It's a neat technique to use, but like we've seen, it has been exhausted to the point where it's just chaos. It's not even helpful to the scene. It's more irritating than anything.
Now, what I would do was do the shaky cam whenever you do like a punch or a kick or something. You kind of shake it just enough to make it
to
look
feel like you're the one who got hit.
Yeah, you do. Well, you do it just enough so that when you're like this far away from their face, it doesn't look that far away. You know what I'm saying? You just kind of you shake it so it's like, oh, he really did get hit. You know, there's just that's how I used. You know, that's why I used it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, for that type of stuff. But obviously, for running around, you ain't got no stabilizer, and it just shakes anyway.
Yeah, I've done that for my videos too before. I got my gimbal and my motion glider, and I was just like, why? I'm trying to hold it so steady, you don't even breathe. And you're just like, it's so shaky. It's like, stop it. Right, and you don't even think it's as shaky until you go back and watch the footage, and you're like, man, this
post-production.
Can I even use this? It looks like a earthquake is happening.
Well, that and that's why they did shaky cams back in the 70s, because whenever they do the earthquake thing, you're just sitting there shaking like this. When the camera's not shaking, you just look like an idiot. But then when the camera shakes with you, then it looks like, oh yeah, something's going on.
I can't imagine when it's like I would watch the original Star Trek and or even the Next Generation before they really integrated that. You can tell that they're all standing still, and they just shake the camera or whatever like that, and everybody's going to kind of move in sequence, but you can tell that they're not quite together, and it's not realistic because they just kind of go. And it's just, again, it's you do with what you have.
That's right. It's movie magic, right?
Movie magic.
All right, so I'll give for me, I'll give cinematography a point because I did, and the color grading was good too.
I thought it was pretty good quality.
It was very vibrant,
Yeah.
So, next is music. Or we like to call it a score because there's a score. Actually, there is a score in this movie. There are a few scores in the movie, but they also did throw in some music. Regular Christian music, but the score and the music I thought did a decent job, especially the score did a great job getting my emotions going, making me feel like, okay, I don't have to watch this as a critic, I can watch this and kind of like feel the emotions of the person. So it worked out pretty good. So when that happens, I usually give it a point. Some of the Christian music that they played was cheesy, but
which one?
I don't remember.
Oh.
But it worked. It works in the scene. So it's just like, okay, it works. So I'm gonna give it a point because it worked for me.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say the music necessarily was grandstanding or anything like that. It's not something that I would want to buy a CD for, but I have to go back again to.
I would have to say some of the score sounded pretty good. I would think I would buy, maybe a couple of them tracks, but
But again, I have to go back to the chase scene. They had music and it was intense, but it was not overwhelming. You didn't necessarily feel like the music was in your head while it was happening. It
didn't overtake the
pleasantly in the background or something like that. It just like we've been saying, for a low budget film, for a church made film and all that stuff, very impressive with the choices that they made for certain things. Obviously, like you said, with the length of the film and there's 5 different characters and but again, not being professional movie makers, still very impressive that it keeps your attention and all that stuff. So, but the music, as far as that goes, I was really impressed with that scene. So, I mean, I'm going to give the music a half a point because I don't necessarily think it's all that spectacular or anything like that, but it wasn't bad. It just, but I give kudos for that particular scene. So half a point for Tabitha.
Half a point. Phil says, when did this?
Oh.
Yeah. No, that's okay. Phil says, when does this movie come out? It came out in 2011.
Yes.
Here's what the cover looks like.
It's a good movie, Phil.
2011.
Yeah, I remember when this came out and it was like all the rage. Everybody at church was talking about it.
Right. No,
Depending
I remember that too. Yeah, I remember hearing "Facing the Giants" all the way, all the time. Facing the
Oh my
Giants.
gosh, everybody's
It
talking
was
about Facing Giants. Are we having a sleepover? Can we watch Facing the Giants? It's
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
no, we're gonna watch
exactly.
Hannah
Right. It was
Montana.
yeah. But I think at the time the reason why it was such a big hit was because it wasn't like one of those cheesy
Yeah, it wasn't a
Christian
cheesy
movies.
religious
You
film.
know, it had, you know, yes, looking back on it now, it had some of that cheesiness and some of that low budget feel, but at the
Ghostbusters.
time, yeah, at the time though, it wasn't like major cheesy like how they used to be. Like Christian films used to be so cheesy. They'd have these horrible graphics and they'd horrible acting. They'd even get some of these washed up actors to
Yeah,
be in it, and
to
the
try to
acting
impress
even
it.
even
Yeah,
yeah, to try to make it better. But
improve it.
even those actors, those washed up actors, couldn't even act in those movies. So it was like,
And the music sounded like it was
Christian
made on
movies are
like a xylophone from this nursery or something.
yes.
I know we're hateful, but I'm telling you, it's true. It's true.
Yep,
Just
yep, it is
speaking
true.
honestly
I
and
mean,
quite frank here.
and I'll be honest with you, I've been watching some of these Pure Flix trailers to some of these newer movies that are
I've
coming
come
out.
a long way.
And they are looking pretty good to me. I'm like, oh man, that one sounds really good. I think I want to watch it. I have to go buy Pure Flix now. That's a streaming service, I believe.
Right. It's a Christian streaming service, so it's all clean and
And they got some,
wholesome.
and it looks like they got some good movies. I mean, better than what Hollywood's been putting out lately.
Right.
Yeah, original. That's why I like it. It's because I like original stories. I like to see where people, take a little bit here, a little bit there, and put it together and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So, um, had a feeling of a little bit of grit to it as well. Yes, exactly. The world feels lived in and not fake. Yep,
Exactly.
exactly.
That's what we were saying a little while ago, how it's not portraying Christians like these, religious nutbags who believe in the magic man in the sky, but face real world problems that test their faith, And then we're not walking around being like, I hope Jesus puts a rainbow in the sky today to make me feel better. It's not. It's not
Yeah, yeah. It's not like they use the force and then all of a sudden Jesus goes, "Oh yeah, I'll get that for you."
Right. Oh, you needed
thanks,
$10,000? Here, it's in a ditch right over here.
Yeah,
it's not like that.
Yeah. Exactly. But yes, it feels. It's kind of like Tabitha probably hasn't seen it yet, but it's kind of like that new show, The Chosen, that my brother talks about a lot. So I'm going to be talking about it right now. The Chosen, really good acting. Love the show. Everybody should be watching it.
Maybe one day, Dan. Maybe one day.
Yeah, you better get.
I have to feel it. Like I have to.
It's cool. It's you can get the app on your phone and you can watch it for free. So it's not like you're losing out on anything.
Oh, my favorite price.
Yeah, exactly. If it's free, it's for me. That's what I always say. Thank you, Phil. I look like I should be cosplaying as Indiana Jones in a sharp outfit.
Yes. I saw you, Dan. I thought, what inspired tonight's look?
I don't know. I was gonna wear this one, but I don't have it fitted properly yet. I got to reform it.
Okay, I wasn't sure if somehow you were doing like a detective because this movie had police officers. Like, what is it? Because normally you try to find something that fits with the film. So I was like, he's making me. He's making me think on this one.
Yeah, I tried, but like this, the rim needs to go down a little bit. I need I gotta redo the forming of. It is nice, but I gotta reform all this part on the top because it's. I don't know.
Because at the moment you look like Mr. Ranger from Yogi Bear.
Yeah, I don't know who formed it, but they didn't do a good job.
Yeah.
Hey, boo boo, let's go get some picnic baskets.
Yeah.
I'm smarter than the average bear.
Oh my gosh, I haven't heard that in forever.
Did you know Dan Aykroyd did the voice for Yogi Bear?
Yes.
In the movie. So if you did not know there was a movie, there is a movie out there.
Based off of an old cartoon, for those that
That's
don't
right.
Phil, I'm calling you out.
Was Dax say? Our sermon today was about how walking in the faith is a real struggle. It was about how Christ told us that to follow him would be hard and we would even suffer at times. Yes, of course.
That's funny because my pastor talked about that this evening in church, just how Jesus said, take up your cross and follow me and, deny yourself, your pleasures,
Yeah.
He said, you cannot be my disciple.
Yeah. Not like the new New York governor telling everybody to be her disciple. Oh yeah, don't want to get into that.
No, people be crazy. Drink your Canada Dry over there, Dan.
That's right. I love it.
So we gave cinematography, music. Excuse me. Music was 1.5 points because I decided to go for it and whip out the old hated half there. Our final would be
allegory. Well, this is a Christian movie, so I guess there's really there's already a parallel.
There's like so many.
Yeah, right. So obviously, I think that gets a point on its own. Just because.
I know. I was wondering about that. I'm like, should I try to draw one out, even though the movie's basically an allegory for how essential and crucial fathers are? So I'm gonna twist it. I'm gonna twist it here, Dan, because that's true to have the fashion to be creative.
Yeah, you can be the okay. Don't be the devil's advocate, though.
Oh no.
Okay.
No, but I would want to take.
Said, I want to twist it. I would make it evil this time.
That's right. You have more freedom without fathers, but you'll end up in prison. No, I'm just kidding. I would never want to encourage that. More like from the a female aspect. It's like this is about father. Like it's encouraging fathers, or rather, challenging
fathers/husbands.
Right, challenging men. Right, challenging men to be leaders, to be included or include themselves in their families' lives. And that being said, I want to look at it from the point of view of the woman. It's like when you're looking for a spouse, you need to see how he treats his family, because how he treats his family is how he will treat you. And so if you're looking for a husband, and you need to, if you're looking for a husband, it's a good idea to know and think about what kind of father is he going to make, because you're supposed to be with that person till death do you part. It's supposed to be a vow before God. So just this movie kind of makes you look at it and be like, man, that'd be good to have a husband that's like that, a caring father, a person like the other guy, Nathan, what's his face? A person who cares about the community. Depending on what your goals in life are, you can look at it this way. Because, in the film, there is that one young man who had a child out of wedlock with his girlfriend and didn't intend to ever be a part of that child's life until somebody explained to him how important it is. And so, that's one of those things to think about. Who are you looking for? What kind of a man are you looking for? Are you looking for, people, when they say, a man being a leader, women these days get all of an uproar and think that it's like some kind of taskmaster or whatever, like
toxic that thing or something. Toxic masculinity.
But it's like, if you look at the Bible, that's not to say there's so much responsibility that comes with being the leader of the household as God intends it. It's not
sometimes stressful.
It's not necessarily a jewel in the crown, if you will. Like, that is a heavy responsibility. Like, whatever the husband decides to do, whether it's for good or for bad, affects the family. And yes, of course, as the female, you want to help out and do what's right too. But God is going to require at his hands what, the consequences will be. Like, it's not the woman, it's not going to be the wife's thing. So that's what I'm saying is, like, from a different perspective, it's like, look at this movie and think about, what kind of man are you looking for? Because if you're not really looking for a strong leader, a compassionate person, someone who cares about other people, might want to rethink your priorities. So I decided to twist this just from a female perspective.
No, that's good. That's good. Man. That's good. And then Kaylee, how you doing? See, I got it right today. Kaylee.
Getting better, Dan, all the time. Onwards and upwards.
I used to have the vow from the movie hanging on my wall. Oh, that's cool. That I didn't get that, but I did get the what was it? The fireproof one, the Love Dare book. I think I still have it somewhere up there above me. It's got to be there somewhere. If I look real quick. Oh yeah, look, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Found it.
Let me get out of the way. Oh, hit me.
Boom, boom, boom. Love Dare. Yeah, that was the fireproof one, I believe. Right?
Okay. I don't know.
I don't remember, but I think that.
I'm not married. I don't read books like that.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah. But I liked what Dax said earlier, and that's when we were talking about the whole mayor of New York, or not mayor, governor. Didn't you see that verse? And a booming voice came down from on high and said, "You shall get the Fauci ouchie, or face the fiery pits of hell."
See, and this is why the world looks at religious people like they're idiots and crazy. When you have people making stupid remarks like this, I'm like,
well, that's when Christians should stand up and tell the lady, that doesn't line up.
It doesn't work Bible, like that.
Doesn't line up with the Bible. Get the heck off of my podium. Right. Go somewhere else with your
suck on a lemon. Get some vitamin C.
Exactly. Get some vitamin C, some zinc, some vitamin D, and you'll be just fine. Jeez.
Well, it's just, again, from a leadership perspective, like, but you can't.
Yeah, but these people. Yes, Dennis, welcome. You are late. Hello there.
Anyway, try to focus on courageous here.
Yeah, I know. But, sometimes we got to be courageous toward government as well.
We need to, if anything, more and more men should watch this movie, just and women, but we do something about what's going on right now. For real. Exactly. We need strong leaders.
Exactly. We do need strong leaders in this world.
I nominate Dan Arena for whatever position this country needs.
I'll become president of the United States of America.
You could do it.
I probably could do a better job than what's going on right now. Unfortunately. Yeah.
Sorry.
Poor old man. But you know what?
We got to pray for him, though.
He put himself there.
Yeah,
and
he did. You reap what
and then his kids put him there because they were like, well, yeah, the devil will give us money if I put in my father. Yeah, whatever. Forget about it.
Forget about it. Phil, don't say that about yourself.
Phil, you just act. You're like me. You act dumb because you want people to laugh, and you just don't want to deal with
the word here we're looking for is silly, Dan.
Okay, silly. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. Silly.
Silly.
You act silly because you don't really care.
A good time.
You want to have a good time. You don't care what other people think, and it's okay to be like that. Yes, there's a time and place for everything. Where there's times you probably shouldn't act that way. You shouldn't try to act like you're
immature or whatever.
Immature or whatever. But there's a time and place. I know how you feel, Phil, because I was the same way when I was your age, and I didn't really care. I didn't want to know anything, and I was like, oh, I don't know nothing. Forget about it, and just kind of keep going with your life. And, even though deep down inside you do have your intellect, and it's just there's just a time and place when it comes out,
And you grow into it. It's not like when you become a father or a parent, you automatically know what to do, but you take the step of what a leader would do, and that's how you become a leader. It's not necessarily like, oh, I'm a leader. You earn it by making this right decisions, and that just because you're silly doesn't mean you don't make good decisions.
Yeah, doesn't always mean you're dumb. Let's see here. Dave White.
Yeah, it is true. She'll reap something for saying stuff like that. It's nonsense. Yeah. You can't be a leader and spout crap like that and not suffer some kind of consequence.
Exactly. And for Christians who believe her and say that, okay, I'll be your disciple, she's not Jesus. They did not read the Bible for themselves. So she must have been talking to either Catholics or, who else don't really read the Bible, but they go to church anyways.
All kinds of denominations, Dan. It's a pandemic of its own. That's the thing. If you don't read the Word of God and take God's word for it, and even question your pastor on things that are said, then you are going to be taking it from experience. Trust me on this. You're going to do things even out of the goodness of your heart, but it's not according to God's word. So there might be some good people out there listening to this woman, whoever she is, but she's wrong, and they're wrong for not. The Bible, Paul says, compare scripture, or wasn't it? Follow me as I follow Christ. And I forget who says compare scripture with scripture. Don't just take my word for it. It always comes down to what saith the Lord. It doesn't matter how spiritual your spiritual leader is. If what he says isn't in line with what God says, then what he's saying is well, I was going to say something else, but it's not good.
Yeah. That's right. Dave, you're right. You judge people by their fruit. That's right.
I'm always judging Whitey.
Yeah.
He's so judgeable.
He's so judgeable. Oh, we love you, Dave. You're awesome. Him and I are going to try to lose some weight this year so we can fit into stormtrooper costumes.
This year, I love how you're waiting till there's only 2 months left in this year.
Oh, no. I mean, a year from now. So you got to be like, October to October.
Okay. I was like, that is a smart move, Dan. Be like, in 2021, I'm going to lose weight starting right now. Only got 2 months to go.
I got 2 months. Well, you can lose about 10 to 20 pounds in 2 months if you do it right.
Right. If you do it wrong, you could lose about 60 to 80.
Or you don't lose anything at all. One of the two.
It's nice to have options.
Yes, it's nice to have options. I mean, I like food too much. I think that's my problem.
Hey, food is meant to be enjoyed, as long as you're not a glutton and you're able to take care of your family,
Unfortunately, I got that glutton in me, I guess. I need to cast it out in the name of Jesus.
Right. It can be a real stronghold for people, but we all know we can overcome.
That's right. I think with me, it's my stress, and then sometimes I get depressed, and it's like it kind of combines itself.
It's a vicious cycle because it's like you get stressed out, so you eat, and then you're depressed because you feel like you're gaining weight, so then you start eating to combat the depression.
That's right.
It's like, gotta eat some fruit or something.
Yeah, exactly. I like what Dave says. Yeah, we don't want to be chubby stormtroopers. Maybe we can be the new Boba Fett. He wears some type of skirt. It's because he's chubby. Yes. I think he's trying to start losing weight or something, the new Boba Fett. I think I saw a video of him like exercising or something. It was funny. Anyways, what we could be, Dave? We could be the guys from Spaceballs. Those guys. You could be chubby in those. John Candy wore one.
There you go. See? I like it already.
That's right. We don't have to be stormtroopers. We'll be spaceball troopers.
What I hear Dan saying, Whitey, is that he's already given up on his
my goal. I gave up on my goal already.
He's like, forget a creative loophole here.
Yeah, that's right.
That he can't say no to.
That's right. Who doesn't love a little Spaceballs?
Yeah, we could be those. Or the old Ghostbusters look like. You got Dan spitting out his drink over there.
I just made myself laugh.
Oh. Well, he's drinking something with bubbles over there. I'm glad it didn't come out your nose. We would have had Dan crying over
there. Dave, I was drinking Canada Dry for a little bit, but now I'm drinking seltzer water with lemon lime in it. Oh, you can't even see. I'm holding it up like this, and it's over here. Yeah, this.
Right.
Light. There we go. Lemon lime. It's seltzer water. I promise. You can't see it.
I can't handle the Sprite water or seltzer water. I just can't do it. I don't like salt in my water.
Salt.
Well, sodium.
Dave goes yak. Is there sodium in seltzer water? Perry Perrier.
Yeah. I don't know. I like my water to be refreshing. I don't like it to bite my throat while I'm drinking it. Like I just don't like that with the bubbles exploding. Avery says, I have a book you can read called How I Lost 5 Pounds in 12 Years. Is that what it says? Yeah, 5 pounds in just 12 years. Yeah, you could do that too. Uh-oh. Dan is on pause right now. He'll be back after these messages from Canada Dry. In the meantime, we are so glad that everybody is here. And thank you so much for your support in our reaching over 400 subscribers, 401 to be exact. And we appreciate all of you and the support that you've showed us on our Patreon page, where you, of course, can go to find different ways that you can either donate, buy our merchandise, or support us monthly for as low as $1 to up to whatever you want. Because with that money, we're going to take this platform, our own little channel, up to the next level, trying to get better equipment, cooler merchandise, and just upgrade the show as best as we possibly can for your entertainment value. Like I said, we appreciate all of you, and it's really encouraging to have you here, especially those that are faithful with us. I forgot what David specifically calls him, because you guys remember who David is, our friendly little Canadian ghost over there that pops up from time to time. So anyway, he had a special name for those of you that are following us regularly and interact with us in the chat. And we were just talking about you guys and saying how much we appreciate you being here. Contributors, that was the word. He wanted to do something special for contributors. So, just to let you guys know how special you are. Let me read some of these comments because they are flying by here. How do I transfer MP3 music that are not purchased from iTunes to my old phone? To have no idea because I'm not an iPhone person. And then wanted to scare me, just asked me to date her again. Sorry about that there, Phil. Buy merchandise so Dan can get another computer because he's still on the Commodore 64. Yes, exactly.
What's up, everybody? You, Dax. Sorry for leaving.
That's right. You can also purchase. I'm an artist myself. You can check out my YouTube channel, which is Dreaming Tabitha, and you'll find links to my Etsy account where I'm starting to sell different kinds of art pieces, chibi characters, kind of like this one that I do up here, Star Wars themed things, and I'm trying to whip out some more. And let's see, whatever it is. So now it's a Tabitha-centric Inside the Booth episode. Oh, snap. Hey, I just try to fill in the gaps whenever there is a snafu that we happen to run through. We can't just let the show go to the crickets. I know how to just pass the time when we run into a little error like this.
So. That's right. That's good.
Oh, yeah. I let everybody know how much we appreciate them, and I let them know different ways that they could support us here on the channel, Dan.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. Well, good. Well, I'm glad I'm back. I don't know what happened. My internet just went bloop.
It was the Illuminati. You were about to say something, and they were like, I don't think so. Not today.
Hey, we got another person, T2. So what did I miss? What did I miss? That's right. Now, what I missed, I started laughing really hard when you clicked on the one who says,
Avery?
I got a book. Yeah, Avery says he's got a book for how to lose 5 pounds in 12 years. I thought that was hilarious. I started laughing. This is one of those
instances where slow and steady wins the race.
Well, it's nice to see that when I leave, you get a few more people to watch.
It's just called marketing strategy, Dan.
I should have left it.
I try my hardest. We didn't do a point system for the allegory, did we?
I thought we just gave an automatic point because it was.
Okay. I didn't know we did automatics. So
I gave it an automatic point because Christian movies, allegories.
True. So this movie got a whopping 9.5 thanks to me.
That's right. No, that's all right. That's good. It was a good movie, honestly.
You're right, and it had some errors, but at the same time, it was overall very well. And again, constantly reminding ourselves this is like basically an independent film, and like everybody's trying to say,
Yeah.
if you have a dream, a vision, and some talent and a calling, go out there and make some. We are all waiting for some good movies. So, YouTube is free. In the words of Emperor Palpatine, do it.
Do it. Do it. That's right. It's a good movie, though. It's a good movie. And I know God's Not Dead. People rave about that one.
Seen that one. I mean to see that one, and I know.
I've only seen bits and pieces of it.
But I want to see it.
Don't crucify me because I haven't seen the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Well, you've seen more than I have. I've seen trailers. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, well, that's better than nothing, right?
Thank you, Whitey. I aim to be professional when Dan's not here.
Yes.
Strategy, marketing strategy. Oh, and Dax did make a comment that I think we either didn't see or glossed over. You missed my comment that I lost 14 pounds in just over 2 weeks and that we should talk. I'm assuming, of course, he's talking to you. I don't need to lose 14 pounds.
I need to lose like 60 pounds. But yes, I'll come and talk.
Fasting, cigarettes, and coffee will do it, Dan.
I don't smoke. I sometimes do coffee, not much. Fasting, I did that when I was younger.
Right.
Yeah. And I didn't do it to lose weight. I did it because, wanted to get closer to Jesus.
Right. Different reasons.
Not that I don't want to get closer to Jesus now. I just...
but if you were fasting to lose weight, it's not really the right reason to...
Yeah, exactly.
That's not how that works. Jesus, it's just you and me on my diet right now.
Yeah, that's
how you been?
Oh, that's usually what it's for,
Right.
God's Not Dead and Heaven is Real are awesome. That is cool. It's cool.
Whitey wants to do the special effects for... You guys can catch me. Oh, I guess if we do a movie or something. Yeah, we should do a movie.
My last vid.
The Ghost from...
Yeah, sure. You want to do special effects for what? For anything that we do. We'll do something. We'll do something, Whitey. We'll do something, Dave. We'll get together.
Dax.
What do you say?
He said, well, technically, so will crack, cocaine, and heroin, but I'm not sure that's great advice either. Those could get you closer to Jesus real fast, though. This is true. But we want him to say, well done, thou good and faithful servant, not like, what the heck were you thinking?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be here right now. Oh, my gosh.
We said in the last episode we're going to make a movie. Yeah, sure. We'll make a movie.
That'd be cool.
We just got to come up with an idea. If we don't make a movie, we can make a TV show. I know a guy who has a studio in his backyard, and it's a Western though, so we'd have to make like a Western TV show.
I'm pretty good at stories, and sometimes script writing. So I'm just saying.
All right, Tabitha, you, me, Whitey, let's do it, and everybody else on the chat. Let's all do something. It'll be fun.
We need somebody to get coffee and make water cooler runs.
Yeah. That's everybody except for me. No, I'm joking.
He's like,
I'm so vain. I'm so vain. I'm so important.
Got the hat on. He's like, what this meeting right now is an idea. Anybody got an idea?
My hair is getting long. Have you seen, hey, speaking of which, have you seen that show, Hell on Wheels?
No. I don't think I've even heard of it. What is it?
I think it's an HBO show or something.
Or
somewhere. I don't know. But it's a pretty decent show if you're looking for, if you're looking to watch Westerns and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's got, the only gripe I have with it is that instead of Christianity, they throw in Mormonism.
Oh, well, I mean, like if it's out west, a lot of that, Utah based and everything like that, it's a heavy denomination out there. Or
yeah,
are they do they go under denomination? I don't know. But anyways.
Yeah. Anyways, don't get me into Mormonism. I'll tell you all about what's wrong with him.
So anyway, thank you, TD. I try to be, decent looking. And then Whitey says we make our own version of Firefly. We'll call it Flutterby.
We'll just call it Butterfly with wing hugs.
Oh, Whitey did say it. Dennis said it. Did I mix it up? I'm so sorry. I saw both names under here. They just look so much alike.
They look similar.
They're like Star Wars stuff. I can't tell them apart.
That's right.
I know.
All Star Wars people are the same.
The same. They keep using the same bottle caps and everything.
It's a railroad show.
Oh, okay. Sure. It's about the creation of railroad heading out west. That's pretty cool, though. I enjoy a good fictional story that incorporates history. So
yeah, I mean it's cool. It gets a little funky at times, but it's cool.
Okay.
I'll have to rewatch. You know what, Tabitha? You're gonna have to watch it through VidAngel, I think. So all the swearing gets cut out. Yeah. There's not a lot of swearing, but
it's produced by HBO. So I mean, honestly, that's just one of those things. Like I know they're known for creating fantastic shows. It's just they do incorporate a lot of things that I personally don't watch.
Oh, there you go. Dennis corrected me. It's from AMC.
Oh, okay.
And then Phil said Tabitha Boomers now.
I'm not sure why, but Phil has a habit of just saying that every 3 seconds.
Decent looking, all joking aside. I didn't think you realized just how pretty you actually are. You wait a minute, are just too modest to admit it.
Well, I mean, let me put it this way. It's one of those false positive, negative things. I don't think I'm ugly.
That's good.
There.
I don't think I'm ugly either. But, but we all know I probably am. When I was skinnier, I was better looking.
I don't know. There's some guys that look better, a little bit fuller,
A little fuller.
A little full.
Dave says hi to Dennis. Can we just read everybody's comments to each other instead of to us, and then we just read it? That would be kind of a fun show, wouldn't it?
Dex is like, oh, so you just assumed I was talking to you, Tabitha. That comment was for you, Dan. Sorry.
Was it?
Let me read that in context, Nan. Dan, looking decent, all jokes aside, he doesn't think you realize just how pretty you actually are if you're just too modest to admit it. Context is key here. No, Whitey, don't start rumors. I'm not a chubby chaser. Making a comment like some men look better fuller does not mean I can say the same thing for women. Leave it to Whitey.
Oh, man. Dan, you look handsome, dude. And Tabitha is extremely beautiful. Oh, thank you. Wow. I look handsome. Thank Phil, you look handsome, too.
I'm learning to take compliments. So you guys just,
my hair's about almost as long as Tabitha's. It's getting
right.
There.
It's catching up there. Mm-hmm.
It is.
Are you striving to have long hair, or do you just have that because you don't feel like going out?
For a while, and then maybe in the summer I'll shave it bald.
You're not going to get a man bun, are you, Dan?
I was thinking maybe.
I might have to quit. David's like, where do you see yourselves on Inside the Booth in 5 years? Well, it depends. Is Dan having a man bun?
Dan has a man bun. I'm quitting.
Can't be associated with such a creature. But I think Matthew had one too, so I can't.
He did. He has really long hair. Yes.
Oh, okay. He usually wears the hat, but I think I saw him turn one time, and I saw something going on back over here.
Yeah, he's a man bun. Yep.
I am not a chubby chaser. I'm afraid to say anything.
Everybody's making me laugh now.
As the way that it is.
Hey, be healthy, be happy.
That's right. A chubby chick. That sounds so funny. It sounds kind of cute though, too, doesn't it? In a terrible kind of way. A little chubby chaser.
Chubby like, chaser. You're a little
kind of
chubby
picture
chaser.
A little bear.
Chasing after a little teddy bear. Oh, come
Candy
here.
Or something like that. Yeah.
So funny. Oh, what fun. Well, it's a good show, guys. Thanks. This was fun. I don't know what else to talk about.
That's
we can go back to politics, and then I can get fired up again. But
we have to face tomorrow with a sense of hope, Dan.
Well, I do. I just, Twitter sometimes is not the best place to go. That's all I'm saying.
No. You gotta take a break sometimes from social media. Have a cleanse, if you will.
That's right.
Find your
Find your what? Cheeky?
Chi. C-H-I. Chi.
Chubby.
That's right, Dex. Clean fingernails are a must.
Ghostbusters. Hey, we like Ghostbusters. You see my photos of being a Ghostbuster? You can be a Ghostbuster and be chubby. I love it. That's why I did it.
Nowadays, you can be a Victoria's Secret model and be chubby. So no rules for anybody.
Well, it just will make you not want to buy anything from there, but that's fine.
Right, but at least
you're going for that,
the point was made. Right.
Yeah, that's right. If you're going for that, I think you know what? I'll be honest with you. Victoria's Secret had a good marketing thing going on, because even when chubby people did buy from there, they felt like they were pretty. Now I feel beautiful. I feel like I might be, ooh,
yes. Yeah.
But now when you got the fat people up there that are and it's not even
right.
about good looking fat people. They're like ugly fat people. You got these ugly fat faces on there, and you're like, well, I want to feel like I'm beautiful when I put it on, but if I feel like I look like that,
how do you know, Dan? What are you trying to tell us? I want to feel beautiful when I put it on.
Well, not me personally, but I know some people who used to buy it.
Right. No, you're right. It makes sense. I mean, the whole thing too with Victoria's Secret is like it was known for supermodels. It wasn't necessarily aimed at shaming plus size women. It was just that was the market. That was the thing. Supermodels were skinny. And I think supermodels will always be skinny. You have a different group. You have different groups of models. Like it's not like you have your petite models, your plus size models. Like it wasn't necessarily that they were shaming larger women. It was just that for Victoria's Secret was for that market. You had plenty of other things that were for the plus size women. So it's a shame that they feel
and the
that
plus size models looked good. Now they just throw these fat people up there, and when I say fat, you just see all the rolls just kind of,
it's like it's unhealthy stuff. Exactly.
It's not like it's like a It's just
you can be a plus size woman and be healthy, like because we're all shaped differently and everything like that. And again, there, in my opinion, there are a lot of women
good, and you carry yourself with
confidence. You're clean and confident. You have to be clean.
But
there are a lot of women that look
shoving up there. They're like, and the people they're shoving up there now, though, they're
obese. They're not even fat. They're obese.
They're just like they're huge.
Yeah, no, they're unhealthy is what they are.
Yeah.
And honestly, what they started
and they don't even carry themselves like they have confidence. They slouch and they're like, I'm so pretty.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Well, and honestly, it's like they started shaming women for being skinny and thin, and it's like,
but
it's not. Number one, that's a lot of
get
hard work
emotional over stupid stuff.
Well, they thought that it was shaming fat people, but now what they're doing is shaming skinny people. And
now what they're doing is really shaming fat people, because people are looking at that thing going, forget it. You ain't getting my money. I don't want no.
Exactly. It's like a counterproductive thing.
Woman, no woman wants to go into Victoria's Secret, come out thinking they look like some big old whale that doesn't carry themselves nice,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like Victoria's Secret was pretty much known for skinnier women, smaller women, even though they made bigger sizes. Yeah. But that was their thing. It's kind of like, and I don't endorse this, but it's the same thing with Playboy. That was the market for their thing. If you want to have something, if you want to have something else for bigger women, then just make it. Why do you have to change something?
Comic or whatever.
Comic. The next, that's what I'm saying. It's just ridiculous. And now, like you said, you have to look at it and you're just repulsed. But you can't tell people you're repulsed, because then that just means that, you're insensitive and that you're shaming and all that kind of crap. And it's like, no, it's unhealthy. And I understand, like I said, that women are differently shaped and depending on what your health issues are and if you've had children. But we're not saying that obesity is sexy. That is not something that we should be telling people.
No, exactly. And we shouldn't say, skinny as a twig is sexy either,
Right. Yeah.
Because that's also unhealthy. There's two sided spectrums,
Oh yeah. I don't think uber, just as an artistic point of view, I don't think even uber skinny women are attractive. Like, it's nice to see a kind of a fuller figure. Yeah, TD liked the Playboys for the articles. So informative. Sure.
Sure. We'll go with that.
What the women say about Cosmo too. Phil says his ex was shamed for being skinny back when she was alive. Wow, this story just got and when she was I can't finish reading this because I feel bad, but I want to laugh because I'm not sure if it's a true story.
And when she was pregnant, she was fat shamed.
It just kind of went really quickly somewhere. I didn't know where we're going.
Yeah, you mixed up your words a little bit. I don't know if alive was meant to be put in there.
When she was alive.
Because, when you say was alive, that means they're now passed away.
Is she with David right now? Yeah, in ghost form?
A ghost form is right.
Exactly, TD. That escalated very quickly, and so I couldn't finish reading it because I was like, what am I... might want to clarify that thing. And then I feel bad if I'm laughing, but it was just like, it went so dark so quickly. I'm
sorry.
I am not going to be attracted to you if I feel I need to buy you a
sandwich, or if I'm afraid you are going to steal mine.
That's right, Dax. That's right.
That's true. No, that is true.
But from what I hear, when men and women start going out, the women always steal guys' food anyway. Like, are you going to eat that? You want those fries? I just want to try them. So it seems to be a problem with any relationship.
Is that how it goes? I think it's quite the opposite with me. Usually my wife, when she's done eating, I go, "You gonna finish that? I'll take it. Come here, give it to me."
I don't know. I've heard I always hear like the
when my kids don't finish their food, I go, "All right, come here, give it to me."
All right, Dan, I think we found the problem. I think we found your problem. Dan stealing his kids' food. No, I mean, like, from what I've heard, when people go on dates and stuff like that, the guy will be like, "You want fries?" And she'll say, "No, I don't want any fries." And then when he gets the fries or the fried shrimp or onion rings or whatever, she goes over to steal just one. And he'd be like, "If you wanted your own fries, you should have got them. Stop stealing mine." Seems to be a problem. I don't know. Phil just keeps saying LOL, and I don't know what to do with that.
He's still laughing about his last thing he wrote.
Yeah.
He must have wrote it wrong or something.
It's all in short. It's all in like lowercase. So I'm like, is he being somber about it? Like, I'm trying to decide that at the moment.
So he's laughing and crying.
I tell you what, Dan, our streams lately, we talk about these movies. And all of a sudden we go off something like, we could title this movie, Courageous, review. And Victoria's Secret, skinny shaming, fat shaming.
We could always add that in there. We might get more views,
That would be an interesting experiment, I think. A friend of mine was saying when his girlfriend sees him taking some of her food, it looks like he committed a crime from how her face looks. It's true. It's true, yeah. He was just laughing at us guys in the chat. Well, you still didn't clarify, Dan.
Yeah.
still leaving us hanging.
About this comment up here.
Your modifiers were dangling in that sentence.
Yeah. Oh, so funny. So yeah, what were we talking about?
Courageous, Victoria's Secret models, food. Your problems?
Food, my problems. Yeah. I need to get a nice problem called taking a walk every day. That's the problem I need to get. Wait, did Tabitha just call me Dan? I think she slipped it up, yeah. But I knew who she meant, so that's why I said Phil.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I fell in love with a girl one day when she ordered a steak, and then when we were done, she finished mine. She said, "I never let a good steak go to waste." Almost married that girl. Hey, it's true.
Almost married that girl? Well, I'm sorry you didn't. She doesn't let a steak go to waste. Steaks are good. Well, if you know what, I got to correct myself. Not all steaks are good. If they're cooked properly, then they're good.
That's right.
They got to have a little red, maybe a little runny red in the middle.
Yes, you know? Dan, that's right. High five.
Yeah, which way are we going here? Bam!
Oh, I'm so close.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That totally did not come through in your previous comment.
Okay. Oh, my ex. Oh, she would take those fat shaming and skinny shaming as compliments just to piss people off. It was hilarious. Oh, well, that's not quite what it said in the other.
That's not at all what you said. We thought she died while she was like, I don't even want to say because it sounded so dark. And I'm
like, sorry, Dax. He says, I was sorry I didn't too. Well, was sorry. Well, he must be happy now, though. Right, Dax? You're a good guy.
That's how we're going to interpret that.
Yeah, steaks are life. Steaks are love. That's right. That's right.
I prefer chicken.
Did you know? A little fact. Did you know beef stays in your stomach for 90 days straight? Chicken only stays in for 60 days. Doesn't break down as easy. So if you take some enzymes, you can break that down a little faster.
What?
Hey, look, Fab works. Change the subject.
You're telling me that
stomach, Whitey, stomach, not your body, your stomach.
My digestive system and all that other stuff contains beef.
Yeah.
Like if I eat a steak for 90 days, my body does not rid itself of the steak for 90 days.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that how science works?
He goes, Dan? That's what I read. I'm sorry. In a health thingy mabob that I was reading one time. But go ahead, look it up.
I think that's how that works. Because if you think about that, then on top of all the other food you're eating, you have to get rid of it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird, right? Trust the science.
Right. What does that mean anymore, Dan? I just don't even know.
Yeah, she is. Oh, wait. Phil did clarify. Oh, yeah. She is dead, but she took those fat, skinny shaming comments into compliments just to make the haters mad. Her response always made me laugh. She did that. Well, sorry that she passed away.
Sorry about that. We're glad that she had a great sense of humor, though, but I don't know where we go from here.
Don't know what else to talk about that after that.
It takes 12, it says here, meat to complete its journey through your digestive system. It takes 12 to 48 hours.
Well, what kind of meat? Maybe I was reading something goofy. I don't know.
90 days, Phil or Dan. I got your name.
Yeah, 90 days. That's why they say you don't eat meat. Don't eat beef. Red meat lasts longer. Right. That's what I was told. That's what I read. I don't know what it was in. I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
How the body works, though. Maybe you're talking about gum. I heard that gum takes like forever. because I mean that's several months that your body would contain this, and
Prophetic tongue says just pooped it out. Sure you did, bro. Sure you did.
TD says, was that Dr. Fauci science, Dan?
It must have been Dr. Fauci science, yes, TD. So I am Dan, and Dan is now Phil, according to Tabitha.
I keep reading the names, and then when I'm saying stuff, I happen to see it, and my brain's just crossing over.
Yeah, that's all right. You're tired. Maybe he was reading about dinosaur poop. Maybe it was dinosaur meat.
But I mean, if it takes 90 days to digest something, I'm going to say that you have an acidic problem. Like,
probably.
You don't have any? Like, it's non-existent?
That's probably why I'm fat.
It's from the meals you ate back in February?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know where I saw that or where I read it. I'm going to look it up. Fact check myself.
It's possible that you got the days confused with, I don't know, let's just say like hours or something like that.
Hours? Maybe.
Because that would not be healthy.
Beef can stay in your stomach, but not boobs.
Yeah. And that, I'm not even sure about Avery, that top one there. Like, it just...
Your breasts are above your neck.
Dan, you're never gonna live that one down. Never.
No, I won't.
Never.
That's why it'll be a good T-shirt.
I won't wear it. I'm not wearing it. Like I said, it needs to be a do-rag that says my eyes are down here.
My eyes are down.
See, you got it now.
That's good. Let's see here. We still got Fab Works over here.
Ado, you missed it. We were talking about a religious film, and then we started talking about Victoria's Secret and how they're skinny and fat shaming everybody.
Yep. So don't forget to watch this movie, everybody. If you haven't seen it yet, watch it. And then we were into politics a little bit too. At the same
we tried
time.
to quickly
try to steer away from that. It was about the new governor of New York. Yeah.
What an idiot!
What an idiot! And how she's like Jesus, I guess, or she is Jesus. I don't know what she's thinking.
She wishes she was Jesus.
Well, you know, there are people out there that believe that they're Jesus. I saw this Australian guy. I shared it like 6 months ago, I think. This Australian guy thought, he was telling everybody he's Jesus. So dumb.
He's very misled.
Yes. Saw Dave talking about dinosaur poop. Yeah, because we were talking about how long beef stays in the stomach for.
Dan decided to bless us and grace us with random false information.
Random false facts must be.
We need to be fact checked. Somebody alert the media. Takes 90 days to process beef.
Shut me up.
Oh, speaking of which, I posted, somebody bought stuff from my Etsy account with my...
TD goes in, after Victoria's Secret, the stream went to crap.
This is quite true, literal sense. But I got flagged for COVID-19, like on my Instagram, because I sold some of my Cara Dune stuff, and some people were sharing that they had purchased from my store. So I decided to put it on my story, say, "Oh, thank you for supporting," and blah blah blah. And they said this whatever it's called, this image or whatever contains information about COVID-19. Visit here for more information. And all it was about my artwork. It was just pictures.
It's because these bots are just clicking on anything and randomness and this one. It's so stupid.
I didn't know if it had to do because I tagged, like, I did use the hashtag Gina Carano in it, but I was like, it's ridiculous.
I work for CNN. That's right. I work for CNN secretly. That's where I get all my money. And then I come on here and I'm like, oh yeah.
Right. I don't know anything. We're just trying to talk about
I don't know nothing. There is this TikToker who cosplays as Jesus. Oh, well, that's cool. I mean, as long as he knows he's not Jesus.
Right. There's a big difference between pretending to be Jesus and thinking you're Jesus.
Right, exactly.
Oh, thank you, TD. I appreciate it.
Who's
Jedi Knight? Hey!
Jedi
He changes
Knight.
his names for like periodically, so he always starts off with Jedi Knight Lego, and then changes it to something else, like adds on.
Is awesome. Hail!
Thank you.
Sweet. We got my brother again, but using his other
alias
called David Arena. Dan has no. My brother will tell everybody. Dan has no money. Shh! Don't tell everybody, bro. Instagram does that a lot. It has happened to me multiple times. It didn't mention the poke or COVID.
It's weird how they
or
do
the jab. Yeah, the jab. Yes. Jedi Knight Lego Dreaming Tabitha is awesome. Oops.
You're not saying that right.
Up. What
There's like 7 exclamation points on there. It should be said with some excitement.
Wait a minute.
Jedi Knight Lego Dreaming Tabitha is awesome.
Yeah. And Tabitha is here. Yay. Yes. If you follow us here on YouTube, you'll see Tabitha more often. She's
I'm what the people want.
That's right. She's mainly on here, every Sunday night and every Tuesday night. On the occasion of, my brother, the ghost, David Arena. Man, everybody's coming on now. Nemos. Howdy, TD. What's everybody's joining already right now? We're about to
like wrapping things up.
We're leaving, everybody.
I'm tired.
At 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock p.m.
I'm traveling tomorrow.
Eastern Standard Time. So if you live in Central Time, it's 8 o'clock. And if you live in Pacific Time, it's 6 o'clock. So remember that. But I understand.
Unless it's 2 o'clock because Dan made a mistake.
Oh, yeah. I did put down it was supposed to start at 2:30 in the afternoon, but I did not mean it.
Hey, but I appreciate the people that showed up for that. I want to just
I appreciate
that. Was pretty cool. That was
pretty cool. Everybody showed up and said, "Hey, what's up?" And then they knew it was probably the wrong time.
They're like, "What's going on? Are we getting blessed with a double feature today?"
I am the ghost from the most.
Oops,
yes,
sorry.
Bro, you are. Apparently, Jedi Knight discovered Tabitha because I was talking about her on my channel. I think I was saying how awesome she is. Oh,
wow! Thank
beautiful.
You. I hope I can live up to whatever people are saying about me. Talk is cheap,
right.
as they say.
400th sub. That's right. You were the 400th sub. Namans.
See you, Kaylee.
Oh, Kaylee's buying.
And
goodbye,
Whitey.
Kaylee.
I guess. I don't know if Whitey's leaving or he's just saying goodnight to Kaylee. I just want to cover my bases here.
Okay. Namans, you were the 400th subscriber. Thank you. By the way, what kind of name is Namans? Is that like a nomad name? All I think is like, how people are nomads. They travel like gypsies, travel around all the time. So is that where your name comes from?
Oh,
answer down below.
I don't know if one has to do with the other. Could be a very popular Czechoslovakian name if Czechoslovakia still existed. Sorry, I forgot they divided. Look, back in my day, Czechoslovakia was a country.
TD says Namans is cool. Well, cool. If TD says it, then we shall believe it. Oops. Well, it's actually Snowman backwards.
Okay.
Snowman back.
Oh,
okay.
Snowman.
Snowman.
Nice.
Chuckles. It's great.
Kaylee, we did too.
That's why she said goodbye.
She said she'll stay until we end the stream. Thank you, Kayla. We appreciate
it. Thank you. Don't miss. My brother says don't miss Tuesday morning at 10-ish a.m. on the 12th. The 12th, not this Tuesday, but the following Tuesday. Yes, my brother and I are going to do something so that we give Tabitha a break for Tuesday night. So
I need sleep.
Yes. And then don't forget, this coming Tuesday, the 5th, which is in 2 days, we're going to be interviewing an awesome, awesome guy called Surge of Power. Yeah.
Boy, that had like such a hype and then just kind of declined. Surge of Power. Pause. Oh, well, somebody gave me quite the compliment. I appreciate it. Jedi Knight Lego Dreaming Tabitha is awesome. I have to say it like in the Lego movie.
Oh, it's almost like, yeah, it's like almost like that song. Yeah, everything is awesome.
Awesome. Everything is cool when you're part
Dreaming
of the
Tabitha is awesome.
Sometimes.
She is awesome.
Only on Thursdays when you can't see me.
You know,
when I'm part of the team. That's right. That's why I joined. That's my theme song for Inside the Booth. There it is.
That's that. Woo! We just now found out what your best song is for this. Yeah.
He gave me an amazing compliment. I appreciate him. I think he's a little bit wrong, but I appreciate it. So, you're getting late when Tabitha's yawning or something. What is that?
I don't even know what I'm reading anymore.
Look, it's been a long weekend. I'm sorry. Yes. But Tyra Banks says the best makeup you can have in your bag is a good night's sleep. So,
who said what? Who said what?
You don't keep up with Tyra Banks?
No,
she's a former model, and she's legendary in the model industry. They'll just leave it at that.
Legendary. Is she a woke person too?
I don't know. I don't keep up with her. I just. I wouldn't doubt it. She's part of the Hollywood crowd, but she might not be. I don't know. I can't speak on behalf of everybody.
I know this message was from a while messages ago. But it says these streams are never ending, at least never ending on time.
Well, it depends. We're kind of like Gandalf the Grey over here, Dax. We arrive precisely when we mean to, and we also leave when we want to. We're never late. We're never early. Exactly.
Precisely.
Precisely. That's right.
Sometimes the best weapon in your arsenal is a good argument. Probably some
faux Star-Lord. This is true.
Thank you, David. I missed the name. Who were you guys talking about?
Well, it depends. There was the Surge of Power for Tuesday.
Surge of Power Tuesday.
Or
maybe
about Tyra Banks for the makeup.
Tyra Banks, yeah. I wasn't complaining. No, I know you weren't complaining. I just thought it was a funny thing that you said.
It was a worthy comment, is what it was to read.
Yes, Tyra Banks. Don't know who that is. Surge of Power. You guys probably won't know who that is, but that's okay. We don't either. But it was fun to find someone who is.
We're going to be just as surprised as you guys are.
I mean, that's basically how all our interviews go anyways. We just find people that are not really famous and we interview them, and there you go. And then you guys enjoy. That's what it's all about. Just like our movie reviews. We don't know what we're doing half the time. We just do it, and you guys enjoy.
We don't reveal all of our secrets.
Oh, sorry.
That's special behind-the-scenes information if you become a Patreon.
That's right.
You can find out what our real schedule is.
That's right.
Yeah, shout out to Dax for becoming a member.
Becoming a member to our Patreon.
However you word it. I'm new to the lingo here.
A patron? Well, I think everybody's a patron.
Right. On Patreon.
Yeah, gotcha. That's the place you go to become a member. Become a member.
When you read things a certain way, it's so funny. He's like, the Jedi said, best weapon in your arsenal is creativity and intelligence. The person on the left definitely possesses an extraordinary amount of both. I'm sure you do too, Dan. Just kind of, just casually mention that. It's like, I'm sure you do too, Dan. Thank you. I try. I read a lot. I get told that I'm smart, but that's only because I read.
Yeah. Out. Does that mean you're leaving, bro? All right. Goodbye, David.
He said that the shows usually end sooner when he's on.
They usually do.
Yeah.
I think because he likes to have a time set, and he's like, okay, let's do this. Get it done. Let's go home.
Starting not so much. Yeah. But ending for sure.
Yes. Can I be mad so I can drop?
Mod.
Oh, can I be a mod so I can drop some links of your guys for your guys in the chat? Sure, I'll find you. You can be a mod. We got. I don't know where Dax went, but he's supposed to be one. And so is R2, but R2 said he was. Yeah, R2 was not feeling too hot today, so we'll pray for him. We'll keep him in our prayers.
Yeah, be cool. Kaylee's excellent at these things. I've seen her in other places.
Sweet.
She's a professional. She's a professional moderator. Yeah, Kaylee and TD, they're like ghosts of the internet because they're like everywhere. Like,
yeah, I know.
You show up at somebody's streamer and you're like, there they are. Oh my gosh, there they are again.
Hey, I know those people. That's right. That's right. I know. I even some of these famous ones you go to, like.
Well, Kaylee's pretty famous herself. I mean, on the Twitterverse.
Yeah. Like you go to Drunk 3PO or Ryan Kinnell, you see them up there.
All right. How do you get? There's a dude here we don't want.
Adolf Hitler lets me suck his what?
But no.
Class of a.
Don't no. I'm trying to get rid of this person. Hey, nay. No. We don't want this. How do you get rid of this person? Like.
I don't know. I think you just did. It says he was blocked.
An error occurred. Try to refresh. Don't read it, people. It's not good. That's awful. That is awful.
What? Yeah. What is that?
Why would people do things like that? Why do people do that things?
I don't know.
Kaylee, I don't know how to do that. You have to talk to Dan about becoming a moderator. I have no idea how to do that. So. Dan.
Oh, I think because you blocked the one. So
you know what this means? We've got our first bad person in the chat. Like our first evil person in the chat. We're famous, Dan. We got 400 subscribers. Now. And now we got evil people in the chat.
Bots. We got bots coming up.
We got bots. We got bot status, bro.
Sweet.
It's a little bittersweet
Dax
here.
said he got him. Thank you, Dax.
Thank you, Dax. You the man. You showed up just
Dax
in time.
Was like, I got him. Yes.
What a nasty person.
Yeah. Why would you have that as a name in the first place?
To grab a terrible attention. What was that? I was watching a Drunk 3PO stream one time, and somebody was in there about some kind of link to girls and something. It was like constantly popping up. It was awful. Like they just show up and they have these horrible titles.
TD, R rating mode activated.
Right. He's famous now, TD. We're part of the cool kids club when you got the bots.
That's right. Now we got to do R ratings. We don't want to, but you know.
Now I regret those 2 extra subscribers that we have. We need to stay at just $3.99. You know. Just
right. What happened?
Right under the radar. You know.
Right.
Click on my name.
Comes with the territory, right?
Make me a mod. No,
yes, I know how to make. I know how to make you a mod through YouTube, so I'll have to do that. Won't be tonight, but I'll get it to you probably this week.
I'm sorry, Naymons. I wasn't saying that I regret you being here. It's just we now know that we now suffer the consequences of being the cool kids. It's a heavy burden. But we can do this together as a community.
That's so funny. Naymons, yes. We like that you're here, by the way. Don't regret subscribing to us. You know, tell your friends about us too.
Tell your friends so we can get more bots.
Tell your friends about me.
Tell your friends. It's terrible. I have small goals, small dreams in life.
There you go. He's glad he could move us to the next level.
That's right. The straw that broke the camel's back.
Yes. What happened? Thank you. Jedi Knight Lego Kaylee is in.
He changed his name again. He does that. I see him all the time, and I'm like, "What's his name today?" Jedi Knight Lego, and he'll have like something else attached to it. Like,
oh well, as long as we can keep the Jedi Knight Lego there, then I won't get confused. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. Jedi Knight.
Jedi Knight. I have not always been cool. I was one of like the lame kids, like as a preteen or as a teenager and a young adult. Like, I was not. I'm still not. I mean, people think I'm neat, but I would not classify myself as one of the cool kids because I'm like, I'm one of those people. I go to the parties or whatever like that, and I just want to go home. I don't. I don't just stand in the corner by myself.
Right. All right. So
I'm still nerdy, Dax.
Yeah.
Mara and Steph's stream, they had my brother Abu Nas there. Then came a whole bot army insulting them and him with the S word and the N word. Yeah, they do that. They're nasty people. Dex, I still am nerdy. I was nerdy. I is nerdy.
That's right. We're all supposed to stay nerdy a little bit, right?
That's right. I'm white and nerdy.
Because, we love Star Wars. We love other nerdy things, books.
I'm more of a book nerd than anything. I mean, I've got a very few collectibles, but I'm more about knowledge and book learning than anything. Kaylee, we in this together. That's right. We're our own version of the cool kids. We are like, placid, arid kids. That's what we are.
Jedi Knight, you're a cool kid too. Don't worry.
Yes.
You're not a less cool kid. Nerdy is cool. Nerdy is cool though. Yeah, of course.
It is now. Cool. Well, hey, we're taking over the world now. If it wasn't for the nerds, where would the industry be? I mean, you think about it. Without nerds, Marvel would not exist. Star Wars would not exist. Most of the Disney.
Sorry, Naaman's goes rest in peace, earbud users.
Oh, was that me? Did I laugh too loud or something?
I'm
sorry. I'll try to be more subdued. I'll try to.
I got earbuds. I don't always use earbuds, but when I wear my cool hats, I do. Like this one's one of my cool hats. All my other cool hats are elsewhere. Here's one. Yo ho ho.
It's true, Whitey.
Life for me.
Jedi's like, dang, giving compliments is difficult on this stream. That's right. That's how we roll here on Inside the Booth. We make your life more difficult. We make you work for it.
Oh, how do I turn that off? Yeah. Oh my goodness. I click on these things and then other things come up and oh my goodness. There we go.
You see, even TD knows. He's like, you got to work harder here, Jedi.
He said he'll manage. I'll manage.
Apparently, somebody's got a loud crackle. Are we all assuming it's Dan?
Am I?
Or is it me?
Be.
I don't know what I'm doing differently.
Second one, too.
Oh, it sounds like I'm on an airplane. Oh, no. Hey, nay. That's you, Dan. You should not be visiting those sites, Dan. That's what Dex says. Wait, now I can't hear you. Dan, you're muted. Your microphone is muted. It's got this with an X through it. There you go.
Okay, how's that? Is that better?
Yeah.
All right.
Whitey said spit on it. Tim says that Dan is Jack. There should be a captain in front of there. You're Jack Sparrow now.
Captain Dan Sparrow.
I know. I got to figure out what I'm going to be for the Renaissance Festival that's coming up. I'm super stoked, and I don't know what to wear.
You got one coming up? All of ours are done and over with. Done and dusted.
Yeah, well, where I live, over. it's through October. It's October through November. So.
Oh, well, our summer's over, so that's why they get that done and dusted.
I like having it in the fall because that you can wear more layers and not be overheated. So it's going to be cool. I don't know what I'm going to wear.
That would be cool.
Oh, thank you, Kaylee. These are my headbands. I can't use hairspray. My hair falls in my face all the time because it's so heavy. I have a collection of sunglasses. People at church know me for my sunglasses too, I think, because
why don't you just wear headbands then?
Multiple reasons that probably would not interest you. So.
Oh, well, that's cool. I put them in my daughter's hair all the time.
These are also practical because when I need to use them as sunglasses, I can then take them off. Can't do this.
Yes, you
headbands.
can.
So, yeah.
That's so true. So yeah. So we're pretty much done with this stream, everybody, right?
That's right, TD. You know why I wear that? Here we go, Dan. From that old movie, I don't remember what it's called. It's an 80s movie. Why do you wear sunglasses at night? Because when you're cool, the sun shines on you 24 hours a day.
Wha-bam!
I never forgot that line. I forget what that movie was. It was an 80s movie. What was it? Darn it. I have to ask my brother. He knows.
The only way to wear sunglasses at night or any time of day.
Here it comes.
Are aviators, buddy. That's the only kind you gotta have.
I have to wear big sunglasses that hide my eyebrows because if I don't, I look like the angry cricket from Mulan. It's true. It's true. If you can see my eyebrows when I'm wearing sunglasses, I look angry, so I have to hide them. It's the way my face is shaped.
Kaylee says, we're not allowed to end the stream.
Kaylee, I'm tired.
All right, well, let's talk about something else then. We can talk about, let's talk about this new fan film I found.
I'm tired.
It was made in December 10th, 2020, and it's called Shadow of the Republic. Have you seen it yet? It's only 6 minutes long.
Mm-mm.
They got some cool looking helmets. That's all I know.
I didn't start keeping up with people until 21. So 2021 to be specific.
Well, I didn't find this till now, even though they did make it. Let me share my screen so you all can see.
Phil says hashtag banned from ending the stream.
Sweet. That's also fun. Hashtag blessed.
That's right.
Okay, ready? Here it comes.
Boom. Bailey, that does seem to be the rule. Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. You can talk. What do you think? Huh? This looks pretty cool, right? You can see the name of it, the Shadow of the Republic. So there you go. Whitey, there's another fan film you might like. I'm not subscribed to them, but it's called Cinematic Captures. Cinematic Captures. Cinematic. Ticks.
Hey, watch out. Hooked on phonics works for me.
Exactly. Especially when you're tired. But there you go.
It looks pretty cool. I like the color.
It is. I like it too. I think it looks
commonplace cool now, but it looks like they're doing a really good job. And Jedi, the reason why you think I look so pretty is because I do get as much sleep as I can. So just saying, it's important. So if I wake up tomorrow disgruntled and disheveled, it's all your guys' fault.
Dax, I have seen it. Now, the question is, Tabitha, have you seen Scene 38 Reimagined?
Oh, no, I have no idea what that is. Let me write this down.
Okay. Yeah, write that one down. That one's the best.
What is it called?
Scene 38 Reimagined, or SC 38 Reimagined.
It sounds like some kind of club or code word, like only certain people get to know.
Exactly. Scene 38 of Star Wars: A New Hope Reimagined.
Oh, okay.
That's why. And what it is the fight between Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes, no, I have seen that, and it's brilliant. That would be the only change to that movie that I'd approve of. I have seen that. It's
right.
It's fantastic.
And because of that, we can say this word right here.
Merry
Christmas, everybody.
That's about the time the stream was going to end. I have to do all my shopping from right here.
That's right. Well, we're live. I wonder what it would be like to have almost like a 24-hour live stream. That would be so crazy and weird.
Well, I guess we'd have to talk about Star Wars all day because it's the one thing everybody can talk about for 24 hours.
That's true. And we'd have to have some kind of movie watch or something. But we wouldn't be able to do it on YouTube, though.
New Year's. Yeah. Oh, why not? Because you're only allowed so many hours in StreamYard right now, right?
Right. But also I'm saying we can't do the movie thing on YouTube because then they'll just block us and copyright us or whatever.
Well, I remember a couple of people, the way that they did movie watches is that basically they would, everybody had their earbuds in, like their iPad or whatever like that, and everybody, like wherever they were located, watched the movie, and we just stayed on the stream together, watching the movie in our different homes with our different mobile devices.
Right. So, anyway,
don't worry, Dex, they're coming.
That's right. We can't stay on forever. But that would be something to think about in the future, like a longer stream. Once we pay for StreamYard. By the way, everybody, if you want to help, we need a few more extra dollars for StreamYard. We got up to about, what was it, $70 now. So we need probably another 70, maybe a little bit more. What was it? R2 said $20 for 12 people would do the trick. We already got so we're down to maybe 9 more people if you did $20
or $1 for every subscriber.
That's right. Because that's how many subscribers. Well, we got 400 subscribers, so everybody donate $1.
Telling you,
send it my way, and then we can do it. Because we want to pay for StreamYard so that we can go longer without having to worry about getting shut down at the end of our month-to-month basis.
That's right. So,
support where us. To donate. You can donate at our website, www.insidethebooth.tv.com/donate, or just go to the tv.com. There's a donate page up at the top. And you can donate there. I will try to type it in.
And we do appreciate everybody who has already donated and helped out. Always.
That's right. And if you want to donate more than what's already on the donate page, you can go to you can just talk to me and I'll give you our PayPal account. And then, yeah. What do you got on your forehead there? I can't see it.
Oh, it says support with $1 on it.
Oh, is that what that's for?
Mm-hmm.
What's the R in the middle? What's that stand for?
Oh, it's a person.
Oh, it's a person. I thought it was.
You guys can't tell. I'm an artist. No, I do a way more impressive work than that.
Yeah, me too. You want to see my work? Hang on.
Always.
Here it is. Boom. I did this. I drew this.
Beautiful. It looks just like John Lennon.
Doesn't it look like $1? I even did the other side.
Now that's dedication, doing both sides. I'm sorry, but I missed something. I missed.
Oh, did you miss something?
I don't know what I missed.
I don't know what we missed either.
Sorry. It was probably
everybody. Thanks for. No. Or
No.
Donate, or like Dax says, or donate multiple times from the page. That is how I did it. Yes, you did, Dax. Yeah. You can just repeat the process quickly. That's true. You can. So there we go. Oh, by the way, Whitey was always bugging me. We have T-shirts of the cartoon characters now on our website, on the shop page. So you guys can go check that out too if you want to get a T-shirt of it. I even put it on a mug, so if you want to get a drinking mug with the picture on there, you can do that as well.
Fancy.
Oh, join Patreon. Okay, so our Patreon, we're going to start doing some stuff for you guys who are joining. So
I'm going to sing.
Sing. Yes, she's going to sing. She over there is going to sing once in a while. But these live shows will be edited very soon. We're going to start editing them, and then you can only watch the full thing on Patreon. So become a member. And then certain tiers will get you certain other things. But I think even for the $1 a month, I think I'll let you guys still watch the full uh, video as well. Landslide? What does that mean? Who are we voting for?
Oh, Dax. It was kind of like a running joke. I can't remember how it started, but I said something. Oh, I told him one time that at church someone said when the way I sing reminds them of Stevie Nicks.
So. Oh, okay. And then Phil says, I don't know if you guys saw this comment either, but I am too nervous
hugging Dan because he looks too sharp to hug without me cutting myself. So giving the amazing Tabitha, who looks great too, for wing hugs. That's what we do here now, Phil.
That's right. We do
wing hugs.
Wing hugs.
And
thanks
Jedi,
to Avery Cruz.
You're gonna have to retype it because I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, but yeah, exactly. Ray Ron introduced us to wing hugs, and then Dan made an awesome GIF out of that.
That's right. Well, cool. It was a collaboration of me and R2.
Oh, okay.
Sent me the little videos, and
I love how we're actually able to find it.
Yeah, Twitter. Yeah, me too. I had to find out how to do that. That was the thing. Tenor, I think Tenor is the name of it, where you upload it and then they distribute it, and it goes on to Facebook and Twitter, and you can find them right there and use them. So that was cool. So yes, thank you. Stevie Nicks rocks. Landslide song, man. Oh, gotcha. It's a song called Landslide.
Yes,
I thought it was. Oh, I thought it was like I voted this guy. He won by a landslide. Woo! Yes. You know where my head's at. It's always looking at politics stuff. I need a 3X.
A triple man. I need a triple man. I work out, you little girly girl. Okay. When I read that out loud, it sounds perverted. I don't know what you're talking about, Whitey.
he's talking about the T-shirts. I didn't know that they didn't go up that high. I'll look for one that does go up higher.
He was talking to me, and I'm like, I don't know. Oh, the shirts only go up so big. Okay, that's a problem.
Only go up to 2X. Sorry. I will find.
I guess you guys have to start that diet sooner. You only have 2 months to.
That's right. Oh man, I remember fitting into medium shirts. It wasn't even that long ago. Oh. Anyways.
What happens with kids?
Then my hips just moved out so much.
They stole your body, Dan.
Yes. I will pick a unit. I thought it was a unisex t-shirt. Just pick a unisex t-shirt. Yeah.
Cancel Tabitha? Excuse you. Well, now I'm famous. Now I'm important.
Oh, hashtag.
They try to cancel me. That means I'm just so much. There's an old Mexican proverb that says they tried to bury us, but they didn't know we were seeds. A chibi, that's like my little character over here, or the ones that I post on like Instagram or Twitter. Those big-headed cartoon people.
Oh, Precious Moments. I call them the Precious Moments characters.
Yeah, kind of like Precious Moments, just a little different. But yeah,
they look the same.
They're
in
different.
My opinion.
Right.
I guess I'm Tabitha Shrimp now.
Because you're the most beautiful part of the stream, and although the sun may always shine on you, it could never shine as bright as your undying, amazing creativity. I hope my creativity is undying, but we all got to get old one day. But thank you, Jen. I don't know what this. I've heard the whole shrimping thing. I haven't researched. I don't actually know what that means. I know.
Besides someone being small, or
besides a crustacean, I know what simping or shipping is, but I don't know what shrimping is. This one is a new one to me.
All right, so what's a simping?
Simping is really simping is not really a good thing. Like if you simper after somebody, they don't really use it for its normal term. But simping is kind of like you're one of those. you're kind of like a doe-eyed boy drooling over a girl that you'll never get. That's kind of like what a simp is, but you think everything they do is magic. And so people joke around about that. And then shipping is when it's a relationship that you kind of like when you see characters on TV. For example, like on Stargate SG-1, you have a male character and a female character, and they never get together. Well, not necessarily in the show, but
okay. So you're saying shrimp is the same thing. You just take out the H and the R, and then it's simp. Okay.
I would rather, shipping is like Jedi, a friendship that you enjoy. You wish would happen.
Jedi, you can give all the compliments you want. It's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just don't be weird.
Yeah, just don't get too weird about it. All right, I mean, reality versus non-reality, right? I mean, I would hope, anyways. On Twitch, you are not allowed to say simp.
Simp.
So they created a new word, shrimp. Oh,
why wouldn't you be allowed to say simp? Simper is a word.
Is it a word? What's it mean?
Yes, like if you simper after someone, you what's
the real meaning of the word though?
Like I'm telling you what the real word is. I'm telling you what the real word is.
I thought. Okay. Anyways, I'm a boomer. Isn't that right, Phil? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, it's kind of like having like Jedi is kind of explaining. It's kind of like having a crush, but not really in a healthy way. Now, people have changed the meaning of it to now basically mean you're crushing on somebody, or just really, interested in somebody that you extend quite a few flattery. I can't think of the words. I'm tired, guys. A lot of flattery and compliments towards, but it used to be like, like a simpering was like, like you got to get a life. It's an older word.
Simp on me.
All the dudes,
I like all the
dudes be simping on Dan. After Dan.
Simp on me, everybody. I give you $1. My brother said I didn't have any money. Tell him he's a liar. I got one. Oops, it's upside down. I got $1 today.
That's all you got working today.
Wait
till you lose weight, Dan.
Yeah. Wait till I lose weight. The business is tough, everybody.
That's right.
COVID-19 killed us all. I'm already dead, can't you tell? I just choked on that water. I'm about to drown myself, everybody. Careful.
Use your words.
You're all simping too hard. I'm sipping too hard.
That was a good dad joke, by the way.
Oh, thank you. It was.
That was excellent. Yes, you're right, Dex. That's a perfect example.
Good job. Gina Carano sip all the time. I mean, they are right, but still. Gina, Gina Carano, she's pretty. She's a pretty girl. I mean, it's drop dead gorgeous.
It's too pretty, watch yourself, but it's you got to be careful who you're talking to in the chat here, Dan.
Sorry guys. Hey, everybody down there. She's the hottest thing on earth. Hey,
she's the hottest thing since sliced bread.
Yeah, that's right.
Fresh out of the oven. That was a dad joke.
Fresh out of the oven.
She is pretty smoking though, from a straight point of view.
Yeah,
from an artistic point of view.
Yes. And you see the smoke steaming up. I'm harmless, and my shrimping brings me no harm.
Sleepy Tabitha, you're right, man. I'm gonna start laughing at everything. But I do appreciate your compliments. I enjoy a well thought out compliment and very well expressed compliment.
Yes,
I do. Words are my thing.
Oh, look at that. He changed his name again. That's why I'm just going to call you Jedi Knight from now on.
Yeah.
Jedi Knight. My Jedi Knight friend. Hang on. I'll be a Jedi Knight with you.
Naaman's, she's older than Slice. This is true. That woman just won't die. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. Like, there's a debate. There's like a battle between who's going to live longer, Betty White or the Queen.
The right color if I'm going to be a Jedi Knight. There it goes. Wang.
There we go.
I'll be a Jedi Knight too.
Are you Obi-Wan, our only host? You burned your hand.
There we go. Turn back.
You're recovering from that.
I think my battery's dying.
I hate when my lightsaber runs out of battery.
You stupid lightsaber. Anyways, it's a blue one. It also turns red, I think. This one does. Yeah, there we go. See, it turns red.
Oh, nice. So those are when you're moody days, when you're not really feeling kind and friendly.
You know what? I do. Thanks, Dax, for this camera, because look, it does give a glow.
Oh, that's nice.
I didn't like the glows from my, but now that I see what it does with the lightsaber, I think I like this.
That's pretty cool. It's its own special effects.
That's right.
You're right, Naaman's. That's quite the battle there. They refuse to die. Yeah. Although Betty White is older than Shatner, if I'm not mistaken.
What's William Shatner?
Well, while you were gone fetching your lightsaber, we were saying he said Betty White is older than sliced bread, and I was saying there's that debate of whether Betty White's going to outlive the Queen of England, and he said the bigger debate is between Shatner and Takai, since both refused to die before the
other. Nice. So I've always liked Darth Vader's lightsaber, but this is not screen accurate, honestly, because this piece here needs to be flipped to the other side. But
I've always liked his lightsaber too. One day when I have thousands of dollars that I don't know what to do with, that I've made using my mind, I want to get a custom lightsaber.
I do too. Dennis, are you still on the stream? I want a custom lightsaber, my friend. Please send me one.
It's funny seeing the lightsaber wobble.
Yes. Anyways.
So courageous, everybody. 9 out of 10.
So this long stream that's supposed to have been probably 45 minutes to an hour.
Oh my gosh. We could have made it. We just go on these tangents.
I know. We just got we started talking about everything else, and then everybody didn't want us to leave, and then so we said, okay, we'll stay for a couple more minutes, and it turned into an hour. Well, anyways.
We just have too much fun, Dan.
We got to stop the fun. Thank you. Sorry, yeah, we do got to stop the fun, or else we won't have StreamYard time.
Thank you, Jedi Knight. I appreciate it.
But for those who are donating, we will have StreamYard time, because then we will.
Yes, thank you.
Pay for it, so thank you.
And we can do our 24-hour run.
That's right.
And you'll see a very different side of Tabitha.
That would be fun, actually. Maybe not a 24-hour. Maybe we could do like a 10-hour or something. That would be cool.
We could do it. I believe in us.
I believe in us too, but it's got to be.
I believe in us too much.
Yeah, it's got to be more at night because I got kids. So,
well, you could give them away for the weekend.
Yeah, I'll give them away for the weekend. I don't really have anybody except for their grandmothers.
I didn't say you had to give them to somebody. There's a tree outside. Shirley, you can tie them to. I'm just kidding. A little bowl of water, some food, some hot pockets.
That's right. Agreed, Dan. What were we agreeing about? I know sometimes these things are slower. Was it about something? The 10-hour thing, maybe? That's what I'm guessing. Because he wants to watch Tabitha for 10 hours.
Watch me
and I can just watch you yawn for 10 hours. I'll just do I'll do you as a big wide screen shot. There you go.
You're right, Jedi Knight. I do have that's what I'm saying. You see a whole nother side of Tabitha.
Yeah. Just see her once in a while. It's crazy. No, but it's a good night. Thanks, guys, for this
Yes,
stream.
thank you for
We
being
will
here.
talk to you guys later. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. Thanks for talking to us. Um, don't forget, if you really do enjoy our stuff, help support us by buying some merchandise or becoming a member on Patreon. You can do it for $1 a month. Or you can just do a one-time donation on our donation page at www.insidethebooth.tv.com. That's also where you'll find our shop page, a donate page, and you'll see a bunch of videos up there as well, because that's what we do. And what else will you see? No, just a bunch of stuff. And don't forget to scroll around YouTube, watch our videos. Tabitha's got one on by herself that she did a what movie was that? Can't even remember the
Black
name of the
Widow.
movie. Black Widow. Yeah, if you like that movie, Black Widow, or
Or if you
didn't
didn't.
like it, yeah, go check out what her review was on Black Widow. It was a lot of fun. So thanks, guys. Don't forget about next Tuesday or this coming Tuesday to 2 days from now. We are doing Surge of Power interview. And then next Tuesday, it'll be more like 10 o'clock, and we're going to do something with David. And so Tabitha can have a break. And then, but the other days will be obviously me and Tabitha most of the month. And then next month will be Ghostbusters month. And we will do nothing but Ghostbuster talk all month long.
We
And
are
we will do
excited.
spoilers because we are going to watch the new Ghostbuster movie. Yes, we're excited.
I don't have a choice.
And
He's forcing me.
I'm forcing all the team to do it. So we will do spoilers though. So if you don't
It's
want to be
mandated.
spoiled, you won't want to watch the show. But I think it'll be fun and great and all that jazz. And Jedi Knight said, "I'll watch it. Of course you will. Of course I will. Everybody should watch that movie because it looks good." Yes,
Oh,
Phil, we will be talking about that even horrible.
nice catch there,
2016
Phil. I didn't even think about that
Ghostbusters.
one. You're making Dan watch it. That's a good idea,
No,
though. You did say we should watch movies that we didn't necessarily enjoy to just be able
that's
to.
right. That's right.
Maybe
Plus,
the
it's a
second time will
Ghostbuster.
be better.
Plus, it's a
You'll
Ghostbuster movie.
right.
We can even talk about Ghostbuster games because I have that game, and it's a lot of fun. So, anyways, we're just gonna be nothing but Ghostbusters all November. So, when this month is over, just remember November, we're gonna have fun.
Remember the 5th of November.
That's right. That's right. And remember, Thanksgiving is in November too, so maybe we'll do a Thanksgiving thing. Who knows?
That'd be nice.
All right. But thanks, guys, for coming. And what does it say? I saw in the Walmart cheapy DVD section of the 2016 movie. Yes, I actually saw that. I actually bought that movie from the dollar store, Dollar Tree, where it was $1. So that's why I bought it, because my son was like, "Hey, you like Ghostbusters, Dad? Let's get this movie." And I was like, I don't.
It's amazing the sacrifices that parents make for their children.
So I bought it. Yeah. And we watched it together. He thought it was a fun movie. Yeah, sure, it's entertaining. And, when you don't understand the whole dialogue and the whole storyline, of course the movie's going to be great. But me, I was just cringing the whole time. And I'm like, this is really... Yeah.
But, I'm so disappointed in my child.
Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't disappointed in him because I knew exactly why he had fun watching it. Because it was kind of a fun movie, but it's still the dialogue, the whole script part was horrible. But you got the action, you got the fun, popcorn scenes and whatever.
Right.
But my son, he did enjoy Ghostbusters, the first movie, way better than I did when I was his age. When I was his age, I was scared as it scared me.
It scared me. The library scene scared me the most. And then the hands. I'm still traumatized by the hands.
Right, the hands and the terror dog.
But we'll talk about that in November.
Yeah,
we'll bring my disturbed childhood in November.
Yeah. And then, but my son, he thought it was funny. He laughed the whole time. So yeah. YouTube deleting my comments and my notifications. What?
He was asking if the Black Widow review was already out. Yes, it is already out.
Oh, yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry. You'll find it. Just go onto the channel, go to videos, and
Surf
then
our
just
videos.
scroll them all.
Watch them all.
Watch all of them. Yeah, that's
at least
right. The watch
since May, because that's when I was featured. I don't know if the ones before that were worth watching.
Hey, now. I think they were. They were good ones.
And Dan's like, all right, time to shut it down.
Yeah, come on. Can't make fun of all of us on this channel. Come on. It's not always about you, Tabitha. Well, maybe.
I know. That's true. No, I have watched some of the older videos. I have.
Oh, have you? Cool.
Yeah. I had to try to remember. I do my research, Dan. I don't just jump on here willy nilly, not knowing something.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'll join you, but I don't know what you're about.
I got to research these people.
That's right.
I'm so jealous you have water right now.
Oh yeah.
I ran out.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. So we're gonna go so Tabitha can get some water.
And
yeah, she's got cotton mouth. And no, she doesn't do any drugs. She just
that you guys know of.
That's right.
I don't do drugs.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go look. Jedi Knight. You said you commented on some, quite a few. I have watched a few. Okay, cool. Comment on some, watch some, and I will get. I'll go through all your comments and give you some likes and from inside the booth. Give you some. Yeah. And I'll make Tabitha go through it too, so she can give you some likes and say something. All right, guys. Thanks. Have a good night. We're all tired over here. In Eastern Standard Time, it is 11:33. So we are going to say goodnight and goodbye. And well, I don't know.
I can't stop yawning.
Okay, she's yawning. That's all right.
Sorry.
God bless you. God bless you. Oh, that's what Jedi Knight was saying. He commented on a lot of them, and the YouTube thinks he's a bot. But yeah, I guess don't comment so much so fast. Just kind of be like,
maybe that's what it is.
Time or something, because yeah, it happens. Almost 5 a.m. here. Oh, wait a minute. Jedi Knight, where are you? You
make me tired.
England? Jedi Knight, you in England, my friend?
Oh, I think he is, isn't he? I think
if you're in England, you should have been. We start at 2 a.m. then over here for you. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry.
Hey, we didn't force him to be here. Apologize for nothing.
No, I don't know. I just apologize that he's living in England and not America. He should be in America. Anyways, no, that's all right, man. We actually have a good friend.
It's the motherland
called James Cully, who's Rebel Base Build from England.
Right.
He was on our show, and he came on at 2 a.m. and I was like, "Thank you, man." So yeah.
I'm sorry, Avery. I can't help it.
What did Avery say?
He said, "For the love of God, let Tabitha
sleep." All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Good night. God bless you. Have a great night, and don't forget all the stuff we already talked about.
Said.
Because I'm not going to repeat it again because it would be just dumb. Not that I haven't done it before, but we
learn from our reputation.
Yeah, but repetition is sometimes good because then people get it stuck in their head and they go, "Oh, well, maybe I will do that." So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys. Thank you, Jedi Knight, for staying awake all night long and watching us. It was great. Love it. I love your name change constantly. Yeah, it's funny.
It's fun.
All right. Everybody have a good night and talk to you on Tuesday. Come and watch the show. It'll be fun. Good night. Goodbye. And good luck with